What's up, everybody? This is Lord Gaelic here to do the Lord's work in the name of all that is unholy in regards to this funky dog head. I just got out the car, but I'm gonna be back in there again, bitch. That's right. Oh shit, y'all. The bitch done got out the car, which we knew she been in the car, and she done got back at the hotel. So in other words, it's business as usual for this raggedy bitch. I'm here to rebuke and verbally crucify this motherfucker because I ain't went nowhere. But as you can see, here the bitch go again with that pound of bronze makeup on and this bullshit ass. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Bitch, what's going on with this shit, bitch? What the fuck? What? Did that hair wrap come with the wig, and did that wig come with the hair wrap? Because of course, as y'all can see, that bitch got that hairline pushed all the way back to civil rights. Bitch, why? Just stop. Just stop. You would think you got your little government program that gave you a voucher to put your ass back at the goddamn motel. Go get a fucking job. But instead, here this bitch go again, triggering herself. Should women date men who are like their father? Well, bitch, see, this how your daddy told you to be a hoe. You followed your last instruction. But here we go.
I just saw a meme that said I grew up with an amazing dad.
Uh-oh. Here we go. We have a piece of unseasoned chicken, aka a Caucasian female up here, so automatically this bitch is triggered. You have a fair-skinned woman with her own hand, if you notice. There is nothing covering this white bitch head. Her hairline is right where it's supposed to be. But with this raggedy bitch, as we all know, her hairline starts with her ears. Shout out to George Jefferson, but come on, let's start hating on this white bitch.
And it led me to believe that men were actually good.
Oh, led me to believe, bitch. So that's right up your alley. You love to say that shit. Motherfuckers led you to believe everything. They led you to everywhere but a job.
Imagine my surprise. I'm an adult in my 20s with my own place and crib, and I'm getting...
And we can see why she probably triggered by this bitch when she said she got her own place. Y'all see... Y'all see the look of disdain on this bitch face? Here this bitch go right here. I ain't saying she the most attractive looking, because, you know, we can see why this strong face, handsome ass bitch sitting down there in the corner of her goddamn motel room with a cup of coffee that we know been empty since 2 days before, bitch. Stop acting like there's something in that goddamn cup. And again, why is it a motherfucker with no job have a cup of coffee? To stay alert. Why, bitch? You ain't got to go nowhere. You ain't ever had to be nowhere. So why the fuck are you walking around with a cup of coffee and no goddamn job? Why? You ain't got nowhere to go, nowhere to be.
Asked out, hey, can I get your number, whatever. And I'm thinking this man is going to...
Who the fuck ask for your number? Really? Asking for a friend. Who the fuck ask for either one of these bitches' number? Who?
Be the example that I've had my whole life, and that was furthest from the case. And then I thought, well, maybe it's the age, because I was in my 20s. Maybe it's the age.
Ah, shit. Here you go, that fuck ass celibacy ring on and them Amazon Lee press-ons. Come on, bitch. Why do you seem so disappointed? Why? I'm disappointing in you for having a coffee cup with nowhere to go.
As I get older, it'll get better. That's also false.
And I grew up with a shitty mom, you know, so that led me to believe that, you know.
Now right here, we have a brother whose hairline is right where it's supposed to be. So that's again why you mad, bitch. You mad because you got two women who got their edges. One woman in her 20s who got her own place, and this brother who has a goddamn hairline. So yeah, bitch, you mad. Oh.
All women were going to be shitty when I got older. You see how that works, right? Or what about the guys who y'all complain about, who get on here and talk about how y'all are not the women that their mothers are? Because they...
And you're complaining because your married baby daddy said you are not the woman that his wife was.
With a great mother who spoiled them, who cooked for them, who cleaned behind them.
Yes, you grew up with a great mother who taught you how to be a hoe and have a baby by a married nigga. Yeah.
Who picked up behind them, who did all the things that are good.
Yep, she picked up for your son. He terrorized her ass and couldn't talk. And she got the hell on and went back to the East Coast. Yeah, you mad.
Mother's supposed to do that y'all turn y'all nose up at, right? All the things that men get on here and say that their mothers are so great for, that y'all say, oh, I'm not going to do that because I'm not your mama. It's
well, your son can't do that because he can't talk.
funny how y'all get on here with this trend about, I had a great father, so I thought, men, when I dated, were going to treat me like my daddy. And it led me to believe that all men were going to be good. And then when I got out here, I realized men ain't shit.
Well, bitch, your father led you to a self-fulfilling prophecy. He told you to go out there and be a hoe, and you did just that. You followed the assignment. Congratulations on what you got in return. A baby who can't talk in an empty coffee cup.
That's because you're not fucking your daddy. Your daddy provides you unconditional love, unconditional providing, nurturing thing, because that's your daddy. You know what I'm saying? The same about a mother. That's your mother. That's your girl. Romantic relationships are risk. Romantic relationships are give and take.
Again, you can't talk shit about your daddy, bitch, because you did exactly what you claim he told you to do.
Relationships require both people to put in, whereas your daddy or your mama are supposed to just do. Two completely different relationship dynamics.
One guy was in my TikTok comments and he was
Oh, here we go. Bitch, if you gonna put that goddamn vine of grapes on your head, at least make that shit match your unnatural hair texture. Who told you that shit look good? Huh? Who the fuck is lying to you, telling you that shit look good, bitch? I got you right here. So y'all already know it is time for the obligatory photo flip. Why you make me do this, bitch? See, this is what this bitch did. You done took some dried up ass grapes and see, I done recreated your hairstyle. See, I done laid them grapes on the side of your head just like you did with them fuck ass goddamn bundles. And the best part about the grapes is your fat funky ass can eat them when you get home. Say you got radio pulling on them and throwing them all over the goddamn Corolla. But I see what the fuck you did here. And what I just did with your hair looks better than that bullshit you just did. But I digress.
how he would never date a woman that was like his mother. And I was like, you must hate your mom.
Well, we know radio is never going to date a woman who acts like his mother. Because number one, he ain't going to be able to date because he ain't going to be able to go nowhere because he can't goddamn talk. And unfortunately, because he's delayed because of you, he going to be stuck with you for the rest of his goddamn life.
Like, your mother must suck.
Oh, you do. Literally. And they going to tell radio that. Your mama must suck. But from what we hear, not good at all. Shout out to Rowdy. Shout out to Priest. Because they all left. Your mother must suck and you got left.
Because from what I know, a lot of the men who did get married.
And look at this shit right here, y'all. Why are you talking with them Amazon press-on nails and that Swarovski crystal ring you got on? Why? Bitch, you ain't got to put on a goddamn ring to tell niggas you ain't fucking, because we know that ain't the goddamn case. But you can stop talking with your Lee press-on nails again. You got some grapes on your goddamn head, some Lee press-on nails, and a Cracker Jack box celibacy ring with nowhere to fucking go. But come on.
And are in stable relationships, they're in relationships with women who have similar personalities as their mom. Like,
Okay, so anybody who gets in a relationship that got a similar personality with you will be left to die in a hotel with a slow baby. So yes, if Radio gets into a relationship with a woman who has a personality with you, he might get left to die in a hotel with a slow baby.
good traits of their mother, not a whole bunch of negative stuff. And
Where the good traits at, bitch? Where they at? Cause it's all negative.
it's not like this perverted thing, like they want to sleep with their mom.
No, it's no perverted thing like you sleeping in the car with your son, saying that your son got arms and abs, saying that he got the same physique as his married daddy. Nah, nothing nasty like that.
Just like, no, their mother had the good qualities of a mother and wife.
What good qualities of a mother and wife did you have? Your daughter ran back to the goddamn East Coast. Nobody ever wifed you and they never will. So what fucking qualities did you have? Huh? You had to tattoo somebody else's man's name on your ring finger. So what qualities of a wife and mother did you have? Let's talk about qualities of a mother. Your weird ass daughter ran back to her daddy, and your almost 7-year-old son can't talk. What qualities are those? Qualities of a wife. You ran that man back to his goddamn wife.
And so men will look into other women and see, can they find those positive things. So when women
Nobody looked into you.
go out in the street and they're looking for a man who's like their father, he
Well, you went out into the street and looked like a man who was like somebody else's husband. And he left you in a hotel with a slow baby.
might be kind to them or provide to them financially. It doesn't
That man provided the backseat of his car and 2 rooms in his grandmother's house. What more do you want?
mean that they're looking for a man who's going to be there for them unconditionally. It's more of their
His only conditions were you wash your ass and stop talking about his family online, and you couldn't even do that. Most niggas want you to get a job. Most niggas want you to cook. His only prerequisite is that you wash your ass, and you failed at that.
positive traits that our parents showed us that they had inside of their marriage or inside of their relationship. And a lot of times, if some of us watched our parents have a healthy relationship with the opposite,
You watch your mama have a baby with somebody else's husband. See, and I give you credit where credit is due. You did listen to your parents. And you did follow your parents' example, bitch. You went out there and had a baby with somebody else's husband, virtually homeless your whole goddamn life, and your daddy told you to go out there and be a hoe. So if anybody listening to their parents, is this bitch right here. Most people parents tell you to go to school, keep them grades up, be president. This bitch parents taught her to have a baby with somebody else's husband and be a hoe. Bitch. They need to make a sticker for that. Fuck them Army dad, Navy mom, my child's on the honor roll at Green Apple Elementary. No. My daughter had a baby by a married man too. Where that bumper sticker at, bitch? Huh? Where that say? My daughter got a train ran on her by 11 niggas. Where are those bumper stickers at? Cause the big cat that had a car, she could put both them shits on there.
we want to mimic that same thing. I know.
Oh, you did. You mimicked that. Yo, you mimicked your mama. Oh, yes, you did, bitch. Yes. Your mama had a baby with a married man, and so did you. Only difference is Kiara didn't come out slow.
A lot of married people, marriage runs in their family. And my
Yes. And marriage does not run in your family. The only thing that runs in your family is trains.
family, marriage runs in my family, but divorce also runs
Oh yeah, marriage in your family. That's why you and Big Kathy are the pariahs of your family, right?
in it as well. So yeah, everybody's been married with the exception of like my mom, because my mom was a single mom. But all my other
No. What about you? Your mama was a baby mama to somebody else's husband, and so are you.
aunts have been married, and a couple of them have been divorced. My grandmother been married and divorced at least 3 or 4 times. Oftentimes, I
Yeah, you know, because you live with her.
see on the internet people who didn't have a good relationship with their parents, or people who You know, always got something negative to say about parents. It's
like you always got something negative to say about Big Kathy for not letting you mooch off of her. Oh yeah.
I just didn't grow up in a family where, you know, you were taught to be a good husband or a good wife. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you look at family the way that you do. I'm actually surprised I look at family the way that I do.
See, you look at somebody else's family and want their husband. That's how you look at that shit, bitch. You look at families and get mad every time you drop off them people fries and pizzas from your goddamn DoorDash deliveries. You look at them and go, why can't that be me fucking her husband on the side?
I'm very family oriented.
Family oriented. You are so family oriented that your mama and your daughter left your ass with a slow baby in a car. Not in a hotel. They left you in a fucking car. You are so fucking family oriented when they threw that goddamn Timberland boot at you for coming back. You ran away and nobody looked for your ass. You are so family oriented when you moved into priest's grandmama house and stunk up 2 rooms. They put you in 2 different rooms. You are so family fucking oriented that you tried to take that lady husband and live with him in the back of his fucking Ford Explorer, bitch. You are so fucking family oriented. I guess you can count them niggas at the swingers party as family, because, you know, it was a whole bunch of them. It was community niggas, brothers in arms, and you was just a hoe. So yes, okay, you're very family oriented.
Weird. Because my mother was never married. She wasn't like the best mother in the world either, so.
She wasn't the best mother in the world, but she took care of your slow ass son and took care of you. While you sitting there trying to figure out how to get somebody else's husband's attention who don't want you. While you sitting there fake unaliving yourself and crying because somebody else's husband don't want your ass. Big Kathy out there driving Uber with her 1.5 arm.
So honestly, I feel like they're not looking for their father. They're looking for someone.
Bitch, you've been looking for your son's father for 7 goddamn years.
Has the positive traits that their father has. And that's not even really.
Well, the only positive trait that your son's father has was the trait that allowed him to walk the fuck away from you. But since he's slow, he won't be able to do that.
Bad thing at the end of the day. Because a lot of men who are good have similar traits. Even if they're not related to you. You know what I mean?
You know, I'm getting really tired of the conversation surrounding...
Oh, here the bitch go right here, y'all. She done finally set the empty ass coffee cup down and put on her waist trainer. The bitch, look, next time you put on your waist trainer, I'm gonna need you to close up that cardigan so that you can cover up the Velcro that's in the front. Cause don't nobody belly button look like that.
The whole, the X, Y, and Z to Christian pipeline needs to be studied. The whole...
What's this video? From hoe to holy. 304 to Christianity pipeline. And let's take apart this goddamn title. From hoe to holy. Bitch, you went from hoe to homeless. And you kept the hoe part. And the 304 to Christianity pipeline. Let's just keep the pipeline. And the pipeline was them line of niggas at the swingers party.
Woman of God pipeline needs to be studied. The whatever to man of God pipeline needs to...
And here she goes again, mad at this probably filtered, lighter than her chick, who is this side of the car that don't have an old ass dog with a delayed spider monkey in the back.
Be studied. No. What needs to be studied is the fact that you think it's laughable that someone at some point in their life would actually want to follow God.
Online discourse about me right now because people don't like the fact that I'm talking about God now, but I used to be a bottle girl. But I've gone through a lot of change.
Oh, Brittany. Brittany. Again, bitch. What is your problem with these women? Because they going from hoe to holy. What's your take on this shit?
Internally. And as a result,
go into 2025 with people who are still looking forward to their daily horoscope.
Okay, and you trying to say that you a goddamn Buddhist. Which is it? Huh? And I know you ain't got one of them fuck ass pamphlets in your goddamn hand, bitch. Come on now.
I think a lot of people forget that Jezebel was in the Bible as well.
Oh, okay. Jezebel. I bet her pussy didn't stink though.
We start talking about the turbo thought to Christianity pipeline. I think too many times people try to make it seem like that's the only time someone starts talking about Christianity. What I know.
Okay, the only time you start talking about Christianity when you try to manipulate somebody like the rest of the goddamn Christians do. But how the fuck does this relate to you getting left with a slow baby? You was Buddhist. So if the whole of Christianity pipeline don't work, the whole of Buddhism didn't work either.
There's a lot of these women, they were usually Christian first. I know for me, I was a minister first. I was a minister.
Oh, you was a minister, little bitch. Just because you was giving head behind the pews at the church does not make you a goddamn minister. Who told you was a minister, bitch, huh? Who told you that? Who?
Before I started modeling like this.
Oh, here you go, bitch. You was not modeling with them heavy ass Photoshop pictures, bitch. Don't let me pull out your goddamn real modeling pictures, bitch. Don't make me pull out your modeling pictures versus what you really goddamn look like.
Even while I was on OF and getting money for my mom's cancer treatment, I
was on OF getting money for your mama's cancer treatment, really? Oh wow, you was on OF when you was your only goddamn fan. Well, bitch, here you go right here. Here's your so-called modeling picture, and bitch, I don't know who decided to put that goddamn necklace on your ass, but goddamn it, bitch, your titties is parted like the red goddamn sea. I mean, let's just zoom in on this shit. Let's just look at you right here, bitch. No. We finna look at the real you. So see, nah, bitch. See, look right here. See, I made your real modeling pictures right here. See, this is what this bitch really look like right here, y'all. And as you can see, you gotta be a shitty ass person when even your titties don't fuck with each other. I mean, goddamn. One going left, one going right. Big Kathy left, Priest left, Dabo left. And again, even your titties don't fuck with each other. They ain't even sitting next to each other. Why, bitch? Why? Bitch, I said why. But this is your real face right here, y'all. This is the bitch who dares you to pay to watch her bounce on the goddamn chair at the fucking hotel. We gonna leave this right here for a second. I want y'all to let this shit sink in. This bitch right here. I put your real head on this Photoshop body. Bitch, I was gonna try to make your titties get closer together, bitch, but I'm just a dark lord. I'm not God, so I can't perform miracles like that, but, you know, it is what it is.
About God all of the time. I still had faith in God. I think there are people.
No, bitch, you had faith that married man was gonna leave his wife and follow you and your delayed child to California. That didn't happen.
Are getting into Christianity because they feel like it's a trend. You got a lot of people out there who grew up in the church. I grew up in the church.
You grew up in the church where? Where you grew up in the church, bitch, huh? Because in the church they teach you about education, they teach you how to stay in school. So grew up where? Just because you was outside the goddamn church turning tricks does not mean you grew up in church, bitch. Nah, we ain't finna let you do that.
Atlanta changed me a lot.
Atlanta did. I don't think Atlanta changed you, bitch. No. Only thing Atlanta changed was the type of dick she was hopping on.
Came to Atlanta to be a gospel singer.
You came to Atlanta to be a gospel singer, so you dropped out of school at 16 to come to Atlanta to be a gospel singer. Really? And you end up getting trains ran on you, living in somebody else's parents' house, and being impregnated with a slow baby. Damn.
I came to Atlanta to be a gospel singer and minister, and when I got there, my life turned upside down. I think I ministered.
So you came to the Bible Belt to be a gospel singer and minister, and you fucked that up. So you can't even follow the Lord and get that shit right.
For a good 1 or 2 years. And then I just felt like I had done so much wrong in my life, there was no way I would be able to walk in that way.
That's right. You had done so much wrong and you had more wrong to do, bitch. Come on.
So a lot of people are using social media to spread the word of God because...
You using social media to spread your legs while you out there begging for breakfast every goddamn day, and that shit ain't even working. Damn. Oh.
their experiences. That's kind of how it goes. Like for some people, that's their journey, that's their walk, and there are other people never.
See, Bishop, your journey led you back to the motel with a slow baby. So anybody will tell you on the wrong goddamn journey.
Left their religion. Some people find God later in life, and that's okay.
And you keep finding other people's husband. You done found everything but a goddamn job. That should tell you how to switch shit up, bitch. Try to find a job.
A lot of people make it seem like it's like this big deal. My only issue is if it's not genuine. We have been celebrating.
What's not genuine?
For 7 years, but I spent majority of my adult life celibate. But people.
Oh! You spent the majority of your adult years celibate? Really? Celibate? Celibate of bullshit? Fuck you mean, bitch? You spent your whole 9 abortions, a couple trains, 1 slow baby minus somebody else's husband. And let's not forget the crackhead, who you call a crackhead, who came out to see you in the motel during the pandemic when you fake unalived yourself to get your slow baby daddy's attention. That shit didn't work. So that motherfucker came all the way out there and he didn't even touch your raggedy ass swamp box. That what you expect us to believe, bitch? Okay.
I tend to remember the 2 years I was polyamorous.
The 2 years you polyamorous. Okay, bitch. Again. Stop using catchphrases and buzzwords to make yourself look like something other than exactly what you are. A goddamn napkin. You are a goddamn napkin. You get skated on and people use you to wipe off dirt. That's it. You, ma'am, are a napkin with a receding hairline. Sorry.
44, 2 years of polyamory. 2, they put emphasis on that. Or the 6 years I did bow dare modeling, right? They don't know.
Bow dare? Okay, again, bitch, once again, your 10th grade is showing, okay? You done Googled everything but a thesaurus and a goddamn dictionary. See, you done Googled all these goddamn buzz terms and catchphrases that don't know what they mean. Bitch, the word is boudoir, not boudoir. Okay? Boudoir. Okay, bitch. Again, because I'm here to educate. What your slow ass don't understand, because this is how you can tell the bitch wasn't no real goddamn model. Niggas just took your pictures, skidded on your face, gave the pictures back, and sent your ass goddamn home. Okay? The word is boudoir. Anybody, without even looking at the goddamn dictionary, can look at this word and tell how it's pronounced. Boudoir, but since you slow, it's right down here. Boudoir. Okay? Boudoir, bitch. Not boudoir. 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 Okay? There is no A anywhere in this shit. Boudoir. How the fuck do you get boudoir out of Boudoir? Huh? How? How, bitch? How?
What I did for work from my personal life. So a lot of
What work? Working your jaws? And again, from your character references, you didn't do a very good job of that either.
times, you gotta remember at the end of the day, people don't have enough information about you to make sound judgment about who you are.
Oh, yes, we do, bitch, because you tell us.
As a person, they don't know you. They don't know your walk. They can't really judge.
Walk where, bitch? You don't walk from one married man's backyard to the next. You don't walk everywhere but to a fucking job.
You. They can attempt to, but at the end of the day, they don't have that power. It's an illusion. Usually.
The illusion is that that man was gonna leave his wife for you. That's the fucking illusion, that your son can speak 5 languages. The illusion that them grapes on your goddamn head is passable as a fucking bang. No, bitch. No.
And what people think about you is a projection of their own fears and insecurities and things that they dealing with.
Which is why you attacked light-skinned or racially ambiguous women, women with jobs, married women, and any and everybody who rejects you because you're projecting your own fears, insecurity, and unbalanced pH.
It only had nothing to do with you most times because most people just don't know enough
Right, just like Priest and all them other men don't want nothing to do with you.
information about you to make sound judgment about who you are as a person. They can only go off the little bit of information that they have.
And the information that him and his family had was you a liar, you broke, you clingy, and your pussy stank. That's the information that Priest and his family had to go off on you.
And even then, they in no position to judge your life because they technically ain't in your life.
Well, when his mama and grandmama came in, they're in every position to judge that goddamn smell. Who the fuck in here died and where are you hiding the goddamn body?
It's like that. Their judgment and opinion don't even matter at the end of the day.
It don't matter. If their judgment and opinion don't matter. When they kicked y'all out the big room into the small room because your pussy was on yuck, why didn't their opinion matter? Why did you jump in the goddamn car and leave, say you're not going back in there because they talking about you?
People get into religion because they're looking for a man. I heard people say that B. Simone was getting into religion.
You went everywhere looking for a man, looking for somebody else's husband. And here you go again, except B. Simone's bang is more convincing than them grapes you got on your head.
Because she's looking for a man. And they're saying the same thing about Brittany Renner. But I honestly feel like Brittany Renner is changing her.
Let's show your pictures again. Yeah, man, they talking about Soncerae. You know, she got to lose to try to get her a goddamn man. You see how I put your real head on your body, bitch? Come on now. Stop it. Stop it. No, we not finna do that, bitch. You want to show them? We finna show you. Come on now. Yeah, you know, Soncerae, a.k.a. Slow J. Simpson. Damn, you look just like this nigga. Yeah, you know, they say Soncerae, she trying to get into goddamn religion because she trying to get somebody else hooked. You know, she out here lying and shit, talking about she a goddamn millionaire while she sitting up in the bed with no edges, looking like, oh, my life, I had to fight. But now, you know, she a changed woman. She ain't trying to do all this shit just because she really believe in the world. Because I don't know what the fuck y'all goddamn problem is. Because she's sitting up here looking like a whole goddamn California raisin trying to get somebody else husband to come back. Trying to make y'all think, you know what? This funky dog head bitch sitting up here looking like a goddamn abortion that hit the floor is worthy of me sending $5 to get her some grits. But she done changed. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't know the type of shit she done been through. She up here trying to be a goddamn Bauder model. You know, even though she's so fucking stupid, she don't know what the fuck that means. Because, bitch, see, look here. See, bitch. If you had stayed past the goddamn 10th grade, when y'all really got into English literature, you would have learned about the French Revolution and words like boudoir would have been prevalent. And you would have known what the fuck they mean. But since you didn't make it past the 10th grade, here I am to goddamn give you a crash course in goddamn English literature. And you are giving us a crash course in how to not make a convincing OF picture. Because once again, this is you over here on the left. All day, every day. And over here on the right, terrible wig and a catfish. So I'll put your real face on your really bad Photoshop body. Right here. This is what y'all sending breakfast money to. Yeah.
But I honestly feel like Brittany Renner is changing her life because of finances, not necessarily because of a man.
Now, see, if you would change your life because of finances, bitch, you would not be sitting up there up against a hotel wall trying to tell motherfuckers why these racially ambiguous and light-skinned women are running on hard times. You wouldn't be doing that.
Either way, whatever is bringing these people to God, if they genuinely change their life...
Bitch, don't tell them I told you. But if you go yourself to God, I hear they over there hiring. Go back to the church. Even though they're sweeping, somebody over there is hiring, bitch. So you need to take yourself to church.
Prove who they are for the better. That's all I care about. Because honestly, at the end of the
You care about everything but getting a job and putting your son in school. And stop lying saying he ain't goddamn school, because you will be out here trolling all goddamn day.
day, I'm sick of everybody being on demon time. You feel me?
You on demon time. Well, bitch, they on demon time on their lunch break. Something you know nothing about.
And like, it seems like everybody being so negative. I don't want to see
You being so negative like a goddamn bronze orange bitch with some grapes on her head, sitting up here talking about some other light-skinned, racially ambiguous women going to religion. Well, guess what, bitch? They go to those religious meetings on their off day when they're not working.
and the more I'm done with that.
Oh, here you go. Stud claims there is no such thing as falling in love. Oh no, bitch. I know you ain't talking about the goddamn studs. Even though you are a strong face, handsome ass bitch. I know you ain't talking about no goddamn studs, but come on.
I cannot believe I'm here making another video about this.
Yes, you can, bitch. We believe you here because you ain't got no fucking job. And stop reading the shit. We can see you looking over there reading. You read everything. Imagine what you would do with a goddamn job application.
Equivocating stud. But after I expressed my opinion the first time, she just keeps coming up in my timeline. The algorithm.
She's not coming up in your timeline. You seem to be upset once again, Mr. Glover. Because once again, you are jealous that people are actually listening to this woman.
Then just keeps throwing him, her, or both in my face.
Oh, I know you not. I know him, her, or both. Oh no, we're not. No, we're not finna do that, bitch. Nah. Oh, you want to pop shit? Okay. Him, it, and in your timeline.
There is no such thing as falling in love.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever heard that love is the highest frequency?
And here we go again. This is clearly a woman, and it's a sad thing. It's a pretty woman, and she pitched for the other team. But no one would ever mistake her for him, Mr. Glover.
Yep.
Now, let me ask you this. I just want to use just a little bit
And
of...
here you are mad because this woman is actually on someone's real podcast. Not you, them.
critical thinking.
Right.
Can you fall up?
No, you can't.
Because love is high.
Yeah.
They also say God is love. So we talking about love being up here. If this is true, there is no way that a person can fall in love.
And here you are mad because people are actually listening to this woman and nobody's listening to you. Nobody.
Impossible. So what are you actually falling into? You're falling into lust because, see, lust is down here.
And see, what did you fall into chasing somebody else's husband all them goddamn years, bitch? What did you fall into?
Lust, anger, jealousy, and emotion is down here.
This is the falling in love semantic gymnastics. This is pseudo-philosophy
Okay, you fall in love with anybody who skied on the back of your forehead. We know that.
and overthinking. It's word playing. At the end of the day, it's some manipulative bullshit, okay?
Oh, you mean what you be doing? Wordplay, manipulative bullshit. I was led to believe my son's father, pseudo names, co-worker, shit that you be doing. Oh, okay. Okay, you just mad at people actually listening to her.
This is someone who assumes falling in love is inherently directional and that love operates
And you think that trying to trap somebody with a baby is going to get that man to leave their wife, and that didn't work.
on some type of cosmic z-axis. By this dumb-ass logic, we would have to rebrand.
Oh, by dumbass logic? You want to talk about dumbass logic? You think that moving 3,000 miles away is going to get somebody to leave their wife to chase you and a baby that he told you he did not want. Really? Really? By your dumbass logic, you think that fake unaliving yourself is going to make said married man call you. By your dumbass logic, you think that filming a video up against the wall in the motel is going to make us think you're back in a quote-unquote studio.
And falling asleep, suddenly you become rising into unconsciousness. Sounded like a whole.
Okay, you thought that falling asleep at somebody's grandmama house was going to rise you into the level of being elevated past a side chick.
Last hotel. Or maybe you should say we're ascending into despair. Because.
Okay, bitch, you need to ascend into a goddamn job and into an apartment by yourself. You, ma'am, are one big abyss. You descended back into homelessness. You descended back into a goddamn motel. So, of course, you're mad at this woman. And I'll bet you, even though she has a detachable dick, I bet her pussy don't stink.
Calling it sadness is just too profound. The phrase falling in love is just poetically describing something. It describes dizziness and a lack of self-control.
Okay, so was you in love when you personally got pregnant by that lady husband? Were you in love when you let 11 niggas pound your ass out of swingers party? Because if that's not a lack of self-control, bitch, I don't know what is. So you was in love with all 11 of them niggas, huh? Because there was definitely no self-control in that shit.
Wants what wants, right? Can we still use the heart as a way to describe love if we're listening to anything this stud says?
Oh, so you will want to sit there and talk shit about Princella the Queen Maker because people are actually listening to her and nobody is listening to you. Anybody and everybody who can do shit that this raggedy bitch can't do, she got a problem with it. You were sitting in a fucking hotel with your heavily sedated, probably Benadryl, son is in the corner asleep, talking about a woman who could probably still pull men and women, but I bet she wouldn't pull your stank pussy ass.
It seems to me this is a person spending too much time analyzing the semantics of falling in love instead of...
Oh, you are a person who is spending too much time analyzing the semantics of falling in love with somebody else's husband, ma'am. Trying to do these chat GPT produced books on being a millionaire and being financially literate while you up here begging for grits money. Oh, okay.
Just loving someone. It's like she's just missing the point altogether.
What point is she missing? I bet she ain't sleep in the back of somebody else's husband's goddamn Ford Explorer. I bet she didn't bum rush herself into somebody else's family's house just so she could get somebody's husband away from his wife. I bet she didn't do that shit.
To redefine something as basic as falling in love.
You trying to redefine something as basic as being married. Being married means there's no room for you and your slow ass baby. No matter how much you try to redefine that shit, bitch, it is still you getting pregnant on purpose by somebody else's fucking husband.
Into something negative. Because everything that comes out of her mouth has a negative connotation.
Oh, really? Everything that comes out of her mouth is negative? You're sitting here right now, literally speaking negatively about a successful social media personality with her own hairline who actually gets people to listen to her. You're upset about that. Really? Everything out of her mouth is fucking negative? You've been bashing your baby daddy for 8 fucking years? Cause you was left to fucking die? Making videos talking about this man's entire family? This man had to send you a cease and desist letter because everything that comes out of your mouth is fucking negative. Bitch.
Your tone underneath. Now let's talk about theology for a moment. Because this woman is in fact a lesbian.
Come on, from a Buddhist.
And she talks about God all of the time.
Okay. You claim to be a part-time goddamn lesbian / Buddhist who purposely got pregnant by somebody else's husband, and you talk about God all the goddamn time. Come on, bitch.
And that's unfortunate to me because anyone who reads the Bible knows that there's...
Which you didn't. read the part about unclean women and women who are, how should I say, I don't want to say for the streets, but back then, women who were for the desert got stoned. You just skipped over that part, didn't you? You skipped over the whole covet thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's spouse. You skip right over those, and you're doing them both right now. All you do is covet. You covet this woman's success. You covet this woman's hairline. Hell, you probably covered the bitch hat. Thou shalt not commit adultery, whether you're married to that person or not. If you fucking around with him knowingly, you are committing adultery, you bitch, you. And you commit that shit over and over and over again. So what Bible you read, bitch, huh? Which one? The Rick James version? Oh, okay.
Complexity surrounding her sexuality. And when she speaks about the Bible, she's using it from her own personal interpretation.
Like you're using the Bible from your own personal interpretation, but she didn't say nothing about fucking with nobody's wife or husband, no. She didn't say nothing about trying to steal somebody else's shit. She didn't say nothing about being jealous because somebody's more successful than her. But here you is, being jealous of this woman's success and being jealous of another woman, shout out to Sidonia, for being able to nab a husband for the second time.
What the truth says about her as a person. And
oh, bitch, we know what the truth says about you as a goddamn person.
I find it fascinating that someone who speaks so passionately about God skips right over the verses that traditionally cite same-sex marriages or arrangements.
And you skip over the goddamn verses that speak very plainly about adultery. Here we go. Corinthians 6:18. Flee from sexual immorality. All sins a person commits are outside the body. But whoever sins sexually sins against their own body. Imagine, this was before trains was invented, bitch. Imagine what they would have said about a bitch getting a train ran on them. Uh-oh. Exodus 20:14. You shall not commit adultery. And my favorite, Jeremiah 13:27. Your adulteries and lustful names, your shameless prostitution. I have seen your detestable acts on the hills and in the fields and in the back of somebody else's truck. Woe to you, you bitch, you. Jerusalem, how long will you be unclean? Now see, bitch, if nothing describes you, it's definitely this one. Bitch, how long will you be unclean? Huh? How long? From the time you was in his goddamn grandmama's house to the goddamn hotel, men have always used the way you smell to fuck you up, bitch. So Jeremiah 13:27, somebody hit this bitch in the face with this verse.
If we're going to use the Bible as a moral measuring stick, you got to do it with
you going straight to hell.
Everything in your life, not just cherry pick shit.
That's right, like you cherry picking everything except the part where it says you ain't supposed to be fucking around with somebody else's husband.
Only apply God when you feel like applying God, right?
Like you're trying to apply it and it's not working.
Just like how I use the term shit, and in the Bible it says you're not supposed to have a foul ass mouth. Yeah, I'm working on the unwholesome talk. I'm trying.
Okay, but work on them goddamn verses I just read, bitch. Shit. And that is exactly what your life is. Shit.
And okay, but I'm not going to dress it up as something that you should accept. Because I feel like grifting on social media for likes, views, and for money.
And you're trying and you're not getting anything. You're not getting likes, views, or money. You have to buy likes and views, and you're on here begging for money. So what should that tell you?
Lust is so low energy. Then why?
Lust is so low energy that you went to the chop shop 9 goddamn times. Lust is so energy that you had 2 babies by 2 men who did not fucking pick you. You are so goddamn lustful. You went to how many swingers party and went missing?
And then you participated in it. So if we're going off of what's in the Bible, marriage is for people who have a love.
Bitch, if we go off what's in the Bible, they need to throw your ass in the goddamn lion's den. And I'm not talking about a swingers party.
Who made you? God prefers people to be celibate.
God prefers women to keep their legs closed, but you don't want to talk about that. What does the Bible say about whores? Deuteronomy 23:17. Thou shalt be no whore of the daughters of Israel. Or, well, to this layman's term, there should be no whore of the daughters of Big Kathy, nor sodomite of the sons of Big Kathy. So UN radio's out of luck. Uh-oh, and this one. Oh no, this is my favorite. Deuteronomy 23:18. Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore or the price of a dog, Bummy Benji, into the house of the Lord thy God for any vow. For even both these whores are abominations unto the Lord thy God. So in other words, bitch, while you on here begging for a man on the East Coast to take you, Radio, and Bummy Benji in, it says it right here. Thou shalt not bring or hire you, the whore, or the dog, Radio or Bummy Benji, into thy house for any vow. For even both, all three of y'all, are abominations unto the Lord my God.
Get married for people who had sexual desires. You're not married. You're a stud.
You're not married. You're a baby mama. You're unemployed. Your pH is unbalanced. Keep going.
A lesbian. And you talk about God all of the time.
And you talk about God all of the time. And somebody else's husband.
Over the parts of the Bible where it's telling you to not be the very person that you sit on the internet.
And I just read you a slew of verses that told you to not be the very person who you are. You bitch you.
Indeed, every day. You are a woman looking at other women lustfully.
You are a woman looking at other women's husbands lustfully.
Lustfully is low energy, according to
you. Yeah,
you.
bitch, lustfully is low energy. Yes, bitch, keep going.
Right? So everything that you're doing is low energy and
everything you're doing is low energy. Begging for breakfast money for niggas online because you hungry, because all your child support payments is going to that goddamn hotel because they put you in that goddamn program where they take your child support and they apply that shit to the motel room you in. So a bitch get that $19 check every month and she hungry. That's why you up here begging for porridge, propositioning for porridge, begging for bacon, grifting for grits, calling for cereals. The fuck you doing?
You have desires that are rooted in the flesh. Period.
You have desires that are rooted in the flesh, and that flesh is the bacon you begging for and somebody else's husband. That's right, bitch. You got desires that are rooted in everything but a goddamn job. See, if you take them desires out of flesh, bitch, and you put them desires into a job and an educational program for you and your son, because we both know you dumb as a box of rocks, then you be all right.
And this is not my personal opinion. This is a...
Oh, yes, it is.
Actual observation.
This is not my opinion, bitch. This is an actual observation, and I'm using your own talking points from the good book to throw that shit back in your face to show you are worse than the person you trying to critique.
Everything about this woman is low energy, and I just want people to recognize
a bitch with no job sitting up in there with a slow baby from somebody else's husband who did not want her or the little motherfucker is talking about who's low energy. Wow.
But then again, you know, a lot of stuff on social media is low energy. Some of the most popular people.
And we're looking at somebody right now, and you're not popular at all.
Things are all low energy, negative things.
Yes, you are, bitch. You are low energy, and you are very negative.
And it's unfortunate. But it is what it is.
And you is mad at Priscilla the Queen Maker for doing everything that you cannot do. But I bet you she probably would have got somebody else's husband to go with her, though. Bet you that.
I can only tell you my initial response after I see something. Because I seen another clip of her.
Right, your initial response after the priest told you he was married was, okay, I'll get pregnant on purpose.
Telling another man that she's harder on women than she is on men. And I'm like...
And you telling somebody else's husband that you're okay with him being married.
It's not even true.
But somebody hurt you specifically because you are hard on men. Like...
Yes, just like this hard-faced ass bitch who's up here critiquing this woman.
Am I am I right to assess that you have a particular disdain for men?
No, because if you ask the women
And again, as we can clearly see, under that hat that's flipped around to the back, there lies a hairline that you do not have. And that is why, even though this is a stud, she don't have the same 5 o'clock shadow that you got. So we see why you have a problem with this woman.
I'm hard on them. I'm actually harder on women than I am on men.
You're only hard on women who call you out for wanting to.
Just like you are hard on anybody who calls you out. And you are a hard-faced ass bitch. And you are hard on anybody who can do shit that you can't do.
Create more lesbians. You're not hard on women in general, but anytime you get on a podcast, you code switch.
So I am the author.
Oh, just like you be code switching. When you sitting up there mad. And see, y'all, this right here is how you sit and look at people going to work every day. Looking at people's kids who can talk. This is the look on your face you get when you see a woman who is a self-proclaimed lesbian, and she probably is, with a natural light-skinned skin tone and a natural hairline. She ain't got on no wig. She ain't got on no goddamn weave. She ain't got on no fake-ass bundles. And her face is one shade. She ain't 5 shades of ugh. This how you sit up there and look. With people with no goddamn job.
Of the 41 Shades of Men, The Pursuit to Subdue and Use You, where I've come up with...
See, her book actually sells. And yours didn't.
41 different archetypes of men. And what
Let's see the book reviews on her book. I bet they not like yours.
they pursue and use women for. I would like to know why you think I'm so desperate to yearn and urge and crave for a man to want to roach up on me and
Oh, bitch, you big man, huh? Oh, you mad? What you mad for, bitch, huh? And what the fuck? Come on, bitch, stop it.
in my house. Because I'm under the impression that your idea of liking a man is just digging in the dumpster for dirty eggplant.
I think I feel so passionately about this.
Well, bitch, you digging in the dumpster for married eggplant.
And I really be trying not to misjudge this person. And
Oh, bitch, come on now. Please. Miss, I got pregnant by somebody else's husband on purpose again. Please show us how you're in a position to judge anybody.
really struggling with that. Because anytime somebody starts using God, deliberately confusing people with language so they can mislead others, because
Like you.
she's using vernacular and vocabulary that makes it seem like she's intellectual when it's really
Like you try to do. You think they're talking with your hands and using words that you barely know how to pronounce and completely skew the definitions of, Miss Balder model, that you know what you're talking about? Nah.
just a whole bunch of pseudo philosophies and a bunch of bullshit. I'm gonna keep praying
Yes, pseudo philosophies and a bunch of bullshit, which is your whole MO.
for myself and this woman.
You gonna keep praying for yourself, bitch. The only thing you've been praying for was that woman husband to come back to your slow ass son. That's the only thing you've been praying for. And as you can tell, God has been giving you his ass to kiss.
Maybe she'll just stop coming into my timeline and I won't
She's not coming into your timeline. You're going looking for hers. We know that.
see her again and then I won't have like an immediate opinion about it.
Okay, you can't have an opinion of nothing unless you have a W-2. Only W-2s need opinions over here, bitch.
Because I really feel like at the end of the day, I want to share.
At the end of the day. Not at the end of the work day, because the end of the day is just like the beginning of your day. You at home with nothing to do, popping shit in the goddamn motel with a slow baby. So, bitch, it could be the end of the day, middle of the day, or the beginning of the day. Your day is exactly the fucking same. Because you ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. So don't talk about the end of the goddamn day, bitch. Your day is exactly the same.
I want to save women from this person.
You want to save women from this person, bitch. You couldn't even save your son from illiteracy. You couldn't even save your son from autism, bitch. You couldn't even save that man from his wife.
This person is going to make their lives a little bit more complicated if they're living.
Oh, what's more complicated than being stuck in a room and you almost 7 years old and can't talk or can't use a potty? What's more complicated than that, bitch, huh? Huh?
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, God. Women don't even realize that one day they will need a good man.
I love the fact that I can be done with whoever.
Bitch, this bitch is literally sitting there with the same fucking empty-ass coffee cup with nowhere to fucking go. Making videos all goddamn day.
Because I'm not a person that needs you. I pay my own bills. I fund my own career. I take care of me. I know how to read. I read books.
So by default, based on everything this bitch said, this raggedy bitch in the corner does not like her.
To educate myself, I don't need to use nobody and be like, oh, I'm going to keep them around because of this. I'm not the person
I bet she don't use her daughter and her mama as a goddamn babysitter, though.
that needs you. I got me at all times. I can truly step back and be like, I don't like this. I ain't feeling you. I'm up out of here. I don't need you. It's 1,000 yous. It's on the one of me. Because I got me. I'm one of one. I done been through too much by myself and did too much alone. For me to ever feel like I got to stick around people or a person that I don't like because I feel like I need them. I'm going to need y'all to start really standing on y'all business.
Right. Just like you need Big Cat and Damo. That's how you ended up back in the car.
And setting yourself up and aligning yourself. That's real freedom. Y'all ever seen somebody that only stick with a man or a friend or family members because they feel like they gotta use them, they need them for something?
Uh-oh. That's why you're mad at this video. See, this bitch sits in the motel all day, literally triggering herself. This woman is talking about you sitting there needing a man or family member for survival. That's why you mad. Come on, bitch.
They be like, man, I need them for this. But he paid my bills.
Yep. You need Big Cat to the co-side of that apartment. You need Big Cat to the top radio while you in that bullshit.
But she do this, she do that. Man, they gotta do this for me. And then no.
Yep. That's why you mad at Damo. She left. Come on, bitch. Yep. Oh, this is very triggering.
No. I got me. Set yourself up. Start going to the library. Start reading.
Uh-oh, bitch, you hear that? Start going to the library. And you'll know that there's no such word as bow dare, you slow bitch.
I spend too much time in solitude by myself.
Solitude by choice. Not solitude because you ain't got no money for no motel, so you got to stay in the goddamn car.
And taking care of me to feel like I got to keep you around. Hashtag, I changed my mind. I can get out of there.
That's right. You couldn't even get out the car unless you had a goddamn government program.
Hello, I'm Miss Interdependent.
Miss Interdependent, meaning I am a bum.
If I was supposed to be on this planet by myself, I would be on this planet by...
But you are. We have jobs and we have livelihoods that we sustain by ourselves. Nobody is obligated to take care of your raggedy ass. You get child support from somebody else's husband who don't want you or a slow baby. You're getting SNAP benefits for the government because you ain't got no fucking job. And now you're getting hotel vouchers, which is why your child support check looking so goddamn ugly. Interdependent bitch, we call it a goddamn bum where I'm from.
Myself. I think too many times women take too much pride in being independent. It's
But you claim to be an entrepreneur. But you don't want to talk about that.
okay to need someone. If you don't need them financially, that's all great. But there are other things that's happening in life that will require you.
Like what? You needed your mom and your daughter to sit there while you stalk somebody else's husband online and pretend to be dead.
to need someone. And too many times people are ashamed to say they need someone, especially women. I saw this.
Nah, bitch. No. We don't sit there and need nobody. And we're talking about a woman? Most women, except you, because your pussy's on yuck, are sitting on $1 million. Most women walking around should have access to at least $20. At least $20. Some man they know either likes them and trying to fuck them, who will gladly send him $20 at the possibility of getting some pussy. You up here begging for bacon and you can't even get that?
The clip right here.
As a man, you should understand if a woman...
Uh-oh. Here she go again. You got another racially ambiguous woman sitting up there being listened to. She got a problem with that.
After 2 weeks of dating her bills are due and she's stressed out and she got things going on that she can't handle and she's overwhelmed and and she can't pay her rent.
We know this ain't you, bitch, because you had to pay for half the goddamn meal. When you were goddamn preschool on your first day, bitch, you had to pay for half the fucking meal.
On time and she needs you to pay her rent, she ain't really fucking with you for real.
She ain't.
Because women are not even bold enough to do that with a...
That's right, bitch. If he tell you he married and chase you out to the car to get the other half of the bill, he ain't really into you like that.
I'ma keep it real, okay? Let me tell you something. When a woman really messes with you, she don't even want you to know her shit ain't clean right now. She gonna dress it.
Since you are a whore, everybody know your shit ain't clean. Even his grandmama.
Every time for you like it's real money. And that's the truth, okay?
Real.
That's the fact. You ain't never gonna know she has problems. You know how many men I was in full relations with?
Well, we gonna know you got problems, bitch. As soon as you get out the car, motherfucker gonna smell, you know you got problems.
My shit was in...
Your biggest problem is, besides you being a catfish, you get out the car looking like this. Yeah. That's you, bitch. You get out the car looking like a stack of mashed potatoes. That's one of your biggest problems.
Shambles, and he thought that I was the best thing smoked.
That's something your dumb ass did. Why would you try to make it seem like that's something that all of us do?
Oh, bitch, I bet all of us don't sit there and move to somebody's grandmama's house. I bet you all of us don't sit up there purposely trying to get pregnant by somebody else's husband. Bitch, we don't do that.
I was like, this is some bullshit. Because if I really like a guy, he gonna know what's going on with me. I'ma flat out tell him I
Right, just like he flat out told you he was married and you went anyway.
need something. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm somebody else. That's something.
You're not gonna pretend like you're somebody else? Really? Are you fucking kidding me? You post pictures online trying to make motherfuckers think you look like this when you really look like this. Yeah. That's you, bitch. You. This is how you really look. Yeah. You're raisin in the sun ass. Bitch, I just jumped right out the syrup bottle. Stop it. No.
A toxic, insecure woman does. If I need something
Like you.
from you, I'm gonna ask you.
Right. And you asked that man to leave his wife. He said no. You asked that man to be a father. Your slow ass thug. He said no. You begging niggas online every day for grits and they said no.
I don't know who's breeding these Dustianas who feel like they can.
Oh. A bitch who's literally sitting in a fucking motel begging for goddamn bacon every goddamn day, sitting in the car that you guilted your daughter into giving you. It's gonna call somebody else dusty? Really? Fuck you mean?
Secretly be somewhere stressed and struggling and not tell the man.
Like you? Like you were secretly so much stressed and struggling in a goddamn motel? Really?
That they sleeping with your boyfriend or your husband. He's supposed to be the main one helping you with your life and the same thing.
No, bitch. Shouldn't nobody be helping you with shit. If you can't maintain your own shit, you don't need to be with no fucking body. Nobody.
With him. Would you still want to be with a man who is secretly going through some stuff that didn't even bother?
You was with a man who was honestly married. So you don't want a woman to be with some guy who was secretly going through something, but you was okay knowingly being with a guy who had a whole marriage going on? Oh, okay.
Telling you, come on now. What's going on with women right now, y'all are walking into your future with your scars.
Bitch, you are walking into your future with a slow baby and no GED and an unbalanced pH. Woman with scars, woman with no GED. Woman with scars, woman with a 7-year-old who can't talk. Woman with scars and a hairline, woman with no hairline and no job. Who's winning?
Using your scars as a way to guide you through life. That ain't the move.
Okay, you using your son to guide you through your next welfare program. Which you better hurry up, bitch. That's why you're trying to get the fuck back on the East Coast. Because them hotel vouchers ain't gonna last forever.
Would you still want to be with a man who is secretly right now? Y'all are walking into your telling a man you don't need him or being Miss Independent all the time.
I need Priest so bad.
Is a coping mechanism. Now, I'm not saying stick around a man who treats you like crap. Yeah, you don't need.
Right, stick around a man who tell you he got a whole fucking wife and that he don't want you or the baby. Stick around that man stalking him for 8 years.
That type of man. If you start treating every single man that made a mistake or every single man that you've been with as if he's...
Or every single man that don't want you get pregnant on purpose.
...expendable, then you become the problem, sis.
Yeah, bitch, you the problem, bitch. You the problem. If a nigga tell you he married on the first date, and not only do you stick around, you pay for half, you the problem, sis.
There have been times I look back on something and I was mad.
Bitch, all you do is look back. And nowhere in your past is a goddamn job.
Oh, something from some guy I was dating, and now that I think about it, it was...
You were dating him, but he wasn't dating you.
Real petty. I could have easily forgave him over something that was probably a mistake anyway.
How the fuck you forgive a man who tell you he got a whole goddamn wife, bitch? Don't nobody want you to forgive him for that shit. There's nothing to forgive him for. If he tell you he got a goddamn wife on the first date after he made you pay half and he went back to his wife, what's that to apologize for?
Stop taking pride in wanting to do everything on your own. That's what...
Stop taking pride in the fact that you purposely got pregnant by a married nigga and that his wife didn't because she had her tubes tied. But you taking pride in that shit. Oh, okay. I got the man's baby that he don't want. Stupid.
I think we're so strong and independent now and don't want to help.
You're not strong and independent. Because you depend on your grown-ass dog as a fucking roommate.
Some shit. It's okay to be out here adulting because that's what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. But at the end...
That's right, bitch. You supposed to be out there adulting. Meaning doing adult shit. Getting a job. Providing for yourself.
At the end of the day, you are going to need someone at some point. I don't care how independent you seem.
And you needed somebody your whole goddamn life. And it still left you in a motel with a slow baby.
Life is gonna life, and it's gonna push you through something when you...
Yes, bitch. Life is lifing. As this Big Kathy, Andre and Damo ain't there. I'm waiting for to put you through something, bitch. Everything but a GED program.
You are going to need someone. You're gonna wish you had a husband. You're gonna wish you...
Right. You wish that you ain't ran Big Kathy and Damo away. And look where it got you.
And a boyfriend. Yeah, you young now, and it seemed like it's okay.
You are 45 years old talking about Miss Interdependent at 45. Even your son got to go on a goddamn motel payment.
And even the older women who are preaching this I'm by myself stuff, they haven't...
Because they're by themselves. So the difference is, they accepted that shit. You didn't.
Because once you heal, you looking like very differently.
And if anything, it's always the people talking about healing are the ones who do the most damage and keep up the most shit.
throw accountability at anybody, throw it at the man that left
It's
the
a
family.
small
unit,
minority.
right?
It's a small percentage of men that's having the majority of the children. It's most
Yup.
black men are not having children out of wedlock. That is a falsehood. And so when we
Very true.
sit here, when we want to solve for a problem, we solve for the majority, not the minority. And when you look at the statistics, most men,
And he says majority. He ain't talking about the majority of them niggas at the swings party, bitch.
most black men are not having children out of wedlock. It's a small minority
We're not.
of men that's having the majority of the children with a whole lot of women.
Which, again, this is why this bitch is triggered. Because they're probably talking about the baby mama epidemic. And we got a mad-ass, bitter-ass baby mama sitting up here with an empty coffee cup and nowhere to go.
How
do a woman have a child without a wedlock off the man too?
What I'm saying is,
Easy. And I'm sick of motherfuckers doing this shit. Women 100% control who is born. If a woman gets pregnant by a man and he wanted to keep that baby, she can go and delete that child and there's nothing he can do about it. Or in her case, if the man tells her to kick rocks again, she can have that baby on purpose and hound that man for 8 years. So no. Baby mamas 100% create themselves. But that's why this bitch is up here triggered.
if we got 99% of the men, and we said we're going to hold all of them accountable.
No, I'm saying, like, if the woman had the child
child, like, she ain't have it by herself. I'm explaining. So did he. If we got
Yes, she did.
99% of men to do the right thing, it takes 1% of men to populate the majority of the women. True indeed. So even if you hold all men accountable, it doesn't solve for the problem.
No, it's not about
This narrative sounds utterly ridiculous to me because
Uh-oh, she mad. Here we go. Here we go. The bitch mad. Anything try to hold her accountable, she don't like that shit.
it sounds utterly ridiculous to me because it makes it seem like black men are like Nick Cannon and Cam Newton.
No, bitch, but you are like Daishiki from Don't Be a Menace to South Central, having all them goddamn kids by all them different niggas.
And we all know that the average black man walking the street isn't nearly as successful and financially stable. And so
Again, coming from a homeless bitch in a goddamn motel with welfare benefits, child support from a man who don't want the goddamn child, sitting in a motel on a voucher is gonna talk about who's not financially stable.
women are not like awesome guys and having.
And again, showing an AI generated photo of what you don't look like. Bitch, stop it. Stop it. This is a picture you need to be showing. Where you busting out them goddamn jeans, you are literally sitting next to everybody on the goddamn stage. This the picture you need to be having up there and not this bullshit.
Children by all of these guys, and it's only a handful of men populating.
Okay. And you got pregnant by all them dudes, Miss 9-time recipient of the Chop Shop services.
The African American community, the world is big as hell. So imagine how big the United States
The world is big as hell. You still can't get a goddamn job.
is. And if there's single mothers all over the United States, there's no possible way we're all having sex with the same guy.
Well, in your case, that's true. Because you had sex with a whole bunch of niggas.
As far as data goes, I've noticed that black men will listen to statistics when it benefits their narrative.
No, but you listen to statistics when they're true. You don't believe in statistics.
But whatever goes against what they're trying to say, they refuse to believe that that research is done
Like you went against that man's whole marriage license.
accurately. And for me being a data analyst for the many years that
You're a data analyst. But you can't even analyze the fact that man was married and not going back to his wife? Analyzing what? Analyze the number of dicks she was taking? Huh? Analyze the number of fake accounts you had to get to stalk a motherfucker? Oh, okay.
I can tell you that data is definitely manipulated, and sometimes
Like, you trying to manipulate motherfuckers and believing this bullshit and it's not working.
the sample sizes are so incorrect that the results.
So, is it incorrect that you had 2 babies on purpose by 2 men who did not select you? Has that been manipulated? No. Okay.
End up being inaccurate regardless. Like, when you're doing research, you can find as much data as
Bitch, you don't even know how to pronounce the word boudoir. So what fucking research are you doing?
possible to support whatever narrative you are trying to push. Like, use logic here. These are
What logic were you using when you thought it was okay to get pregnant while homeless? Where's the logic in that?
different men from different backgrounds. Like, a lot
That's
of the single
right.
moms I
That's right. All the men that trained were different men from different backgrounds. You were very right.
know don't even have multiple baby daddies. And a lot of the single fathers I know don't even have multiple baby daddies. You understand
But you got multiple baby daddies.
what I'm saying? It could just be my social circle, particularly.
What social circle you got? You got an old ass mangy dog and a slow son who can't talk. So yes, that's what your social circle consists of, which is why you think you are a Bauder model.
Because at the end of the day, I'm the only one that's not married in my social circle. Even
That's right. Between you, Benji, and Radio, Benji got a better shot of getting married than either one of you motherfuckers.
the single mothers I know got remarried. Relationship
Just like Priest got remarried.
breakdowns happen everywhere. Relationships ending is not unique to black men and women. That's happening
See, this how you never been in a relationship? How would you know?
everywhere. So to blame it on a small group of people simplifies
You blame that man's wife for him not wanting that son that you purposely had.
a much bigger problem. There are a lot of black men fathering children that come from all walks of life. And there are
Right, and that's why you got left to die. Because that man didn't want to father no child with you.
so many systematic challenges that play a role in this situation.
Yeah, systematic challenges like, I don't know, illiteracy, no education, homelessness, those systematic challenges. Yeah, you know all about that.
Like poverty and job security and
Yep. Poverty and job security. Poverty, which is your best friend, job security, you ain't secured a job your whole adult life. So yeah, we know, bitch. Come on.
racism and all types of stuff, right? And every time you see a single mother, it doesn't mean you automatically are going to find an absent father. A lot of these
Bitch. That is true. But a single mother and a baby mama are 2 completely different things. We will see a raggedy ass baby mama in a goddamn echo chamber that she created for herself, like you, mad at women who can do what she cannot do.
men are good single fathers. My daughter's father is an amazing father.
So amazing that he won't let you live with him. He was so amazing because he didn't put your ass on child support.
And he has been for 24 years. And then we have to factor in the people who are
Will he say that about you? Fuck no. My baby mama ain't shit.
choosing single parenthood on
And her pussy stank.
purpose. This is not always about women being irresponsible with their box. It's way
Bitch, your box got mold and holes in it. That's why your baby came out slow.
more complicated than that. This oversimplification fallacy is detrimental. I mean, this argument simplifies an issue.
How you be able to pronounce detrimental, but you can't pronounce boudoir?
So much so that it misrepresents the truth. And it creates a false conclusion. It's
A false conclusion like that man was gonna leave his wife and come with your raggedy ass.
almost like people who talk about this are so misinformed.
No. A broke high school dropout is severely misinformed.
They're so tone deaf about the issue that
You were so tone deaf to the fact that you will never be picked. That man ain't ever coming back.
what they're saying almost doesn't even make any sense. It's a cherry picking and it's
Right. Cherry picking and what you're saying makes no sense. And unfortunately, You were cherry picking the cherries that fell on the goddamn ground.
Generalization.
Uh-oh. Here we go again. Coffee and dinner dates are mediocre. Have a higher authentic standard. Well, bitch, what's more mediocre than going half on a date with somebody else's husband, huh? What's more mediocre than that?
Stop wasting your time on coffee dates. If somebody's taking you out for coffee...
Oh, here we go again. She mad at this racially ambiguous woman who is sitting in a house in an apartment, not in a goddamn motel. And I bet you if she got a baby, I bet that baby can talk.
The answer is no, I only do dinner dates.
A woman who turns down a coffee date is a woman who is undeserving of a man.
Well, bitch, you accepted a crab dinner with somebody else's husband. So, by that rationale, you'll go for anything. And you did.
And no, by dinner dates, I don't mean Chipotle. Come on. I want you to have very high standards. Mediocre is not going to cut it. The way you see
High standards, bitch. If he's married, leave.
yourself is how others start to see
If you meet him on POF, bitch, leave.
you.
If you're the type of woman who's always been
Oh, God. What the bitch? Oh, my God. Bitch look like a goddamn slave. And once again, what the fuck? Bitch, huh? Why? Goddamn, bitch, how come? Why, bitch, you got the color contacts in, and this hairline is running backwards, just like Priest ran backwards. Bitch, why the fuck do you put that shit in the back of your goddamn head? Why? Where's your oh my God, bitch, how your hair grow on the sides? You literally have a man's receding hairline. Why, bitch, why? Stop it. Why? Oh my God.
out to dates, you're probably sick of dinner dates. I have literally been to Papados at least 150 times.
Nah, bitch, you probably done circled the Papado parking lot about 150 times. But ain't nobody finna be sitting in there with your broke ass.
No exaggeration. Because anytime a man wanted to take me out, he would ask me what my favorite...
Oh, y'all hear radio in the background? Babbling? Not saying a goddamn thing?
restaurant is, and I would say Papados, and then he would take me there.
See, bitch, even radio know you lying. But because you can't talk, what he want to say is, bitch, you lying. It just sound like, you never, baby.
I don't recommend women going on dinner dates. No.
But you do recommend women going on dinner dates with somebody else's husband and having to pay half.
Dinner dates. I love the ballet, right?
The ballet? Who the fuck took your raggedy ass to the ballet? Who is your favorite ballerina? Huh? Where was the last ballet performance? Can you answer that? No, you cannot. You sit up here with fake bundles on, no hairline, a goddamn turban on, some Lee press on Amazon nails, and a goddamn Cracker Jack ring, talking about you love the ballet. Okay.
A man has never taken me to the ballet.
Duh! Well, bitch, anything somebody loves, they do it themselves. Anybody who loves a ballet doesn't have to wait for somebody else to take them to the fucking ballet. Stupid.
Because I never told a man that that's where I wanted to go. But as
because no man would care. Because of that man's rush to pull up his pants so he can get back home to his old lady. He don't give a fuck about where you gotta go.
You can see, I've been to Papados 150 times.
Bitch, just because you fat as fuck and you look like this, bitch, we know you've been to Papados 150 times. Bitch, we know. Anybody who is shaped like the shit emoji like you has definitely been to somewhere where they serve food at least 150 times, bitch. And that's not just your blood pressure either.
Tell a man exactly where you want to go. That is unorthodox.
Tell the man where you want to go is unorthodox? but tell him to leave his wife and let me move in with your grandmother, that's not unorthodox? Okay.
Always wanted a man to take me to.
Begging guys online who you have no desire of meeting because you look like this is not unorthodox? Huh? You look like this, begging for bacon, but that's not unorthodox, right? Oh, okay.
Barnes and Noble with a date and bought me some books. A man has never done that.
A bitch with no education and a high school dropout wants us to believe that she bought some books. Coloring books, bitch? Huh? We know your daughter bought a coloring book with her weird ass, but you expect us to believe that a motherfucker who gets her ass kicked by the English language on a regular basis bought some fucking books? Bitch. No. Dr. Seuss did not write that many books. And I guarantee y'all, every one of them books had pictures in it.
You know why? Because I never told a man that that's what I wanted. Forget everybody else's advice about where you need to be taken.
Bitch, you can't tell a man to take you no goddamn where. No fucking where. Unless he jumping you off for a goddamn job interview, you can't tell a man to take you no goddamn where.
About where high value women go. Figure out.
Okay, we know where low value women go. They go to eat crab legs with somebody else's husband, they pay half. Low value women go get trains ran on them. Low value women go to the goddamn shop 9 fucking times.
Where it is that you want to go that's very unique that you've never been.
Bitch. Okay. Now, maybe you told those guys that you ain't never been to the chop shop. And that's a very unique place. But when you pull up, they hand you the remote control. And you know the code to get into the bathroom. Bitch. See, anytime you take a bitch, and I'm not telling on myself, but I'm telling on myself. Anytime you go to the chop shop with a bitch, and she automatically knows the code to get into the bathroom, the bitch probably done been there before.
And then tell a man that that's where you want to go. Now I require that man to send me money for breakfast or take me out to breakfast.
Okay, you require a man to take you out to breakfast and he pay for half. So you expect men who you never met to buy your whole breakfast. But a married man with no GED, he only has to pay for half. How's that work?
I refuse to have a man inside of my DMs texting me.
But you have a man inside your goddamn pussy putting a slow baby up there and he's married.
Whatever, if he has not sent me breakfast money first.
Okay, so Lou sent you breakfast money before he put a slow baby in you? He paid for half the meal and he got a baby out of it. You want men who never met you to send you breakfast money, but somebody else's husband who you met on POF can implant a slow baby in you. Okay, bitch.
If he claim he don't have Cash App, I'll be like, I got Venmo, I got...
Okay, bitch. You got everything but a goddamn job. That man told you he had a whole wife. Oh, yeah, and I need more money.
Zelle, and I got PayPal. Send me money for breakfast.
No, bitch. No. If anything, if anybody wants to re-gift a hairline or a ball cap to send this bitch to cover up that receding hairline, I don't want no bitch with no job, stank pussy, and male pattern baldness talking to you, bitch. I don't want nobody with male pattern baldness saying shit. Nothing, bitch. Nothing. I don't want nobody with no job and the same hairline as me talking about send me breakfast money for some goddamn grits. Nah, bitch, that shit ain't working.
That's my vetting process. And so far, it's actually pretty dope.
Pretty dope. Bitch, you must be on dope if you think that shit is gonna fucking work.
I say I'm trying to manifest a husband to buy me breakfast every day because I like.
Okay, bitch, you couldn't manifest somebody else's husband. Yeah, he got you pregnant. If you couldn't get the nigga who got you pregnant to even give his son a phone call, let alone send you a goddamn croissant, how the fuck do you expect random niggas who you never met to give you anything? Not gonna happen.
Want to breakfast. So if a man come in my DMs talking about something, why won't you cook for your man? And I got.
Cause you ain't got no stove. Cause your hot plate only got one burner. You can't even cook the grits and eggs at the same time, you broke bitch.
I get to know you first before I can give you breakfast money. All of that bullshit and foolishness.
Okay. That's foolishness. But the man told you he had a whole wife. Oh yeah, and I need some more money for the bill. And you talk about him for 8 years. But guys who are not married, who don't want to buy your broke ass a hard-boiled egg, oh, they on a whole nother vetting process. Okay, bitch.
Scratch his ass off the list. Yeah, you want to be a value.
Bitch. Anybody with no job cannot have a list. Okay? If he told you he had a wife, he'll be ran to the front of the pack. You'll stalk him for 8 years. You want them to buy a whole goddamn McDonald's #2 breakfast meal, and he at the bottom of the list. But if he lets you sleep in the back of his truck, make you pay for half the meal, come with a whole wife, leave you to die in a hotel, and he gets stalked for 8 years. Oh my God, bitch. Okay.
You're a woman, right? But you want a man to want you when your makeup is off, your weave is off.
You want a man that wants you when you purposely got pregnant by a baby he told you he didn't want.
Fur is off, your nails are off. If you're a valuable woman, you want a man to love you.
Valuable. A woman with no job. It's valuable.
For who you are underneath all of the facade of foolishness.
So yes, under the facade of foolishness. When he saw under all that facade of foolishness, he ran back to his wife.
Instead of measuring what kind of man he is, but where he takes you on a dinner date, lay off the.
Okay. The motherfucker was washing up at Walmart parking lot with you, and you won't leave him alone. So, if they don't send you money to get him a griddle, they get scratched off the list. But when a guy tells you that you need to wash your ass, because you already know, he got to send you a cease and desist because you won't leave him the fuck alone. Alright, bitch.
All together. Figure out something that you want to do that you haven't done before. And
get a job. You haven't done that before.
Tell him that's what you want to do. And have him take you there. And if he doesn't want to say...
Okay. You wanted that lady husband to take your ass back to his grandmama's house. And you were looking just like this, bitch.
You there, then it's a no-go. There is nothing wrong with a coffee date. If you like coffee, I have no issue.
Bitch, again. No one who has no job should be drinking coffee. Because you don't need to be up and alert to be nowhere. How the fuck you drinking coffee and your son can't talk and is not potty trained? But you expect us to believe that you need to go on a goddamn coffee date for what? Coffee is people who got shit to do, you goofy bitch.
Do a coffee if we at Barnes & Noble. Be unique, be authentic, be original.
Nah, bitch, they got books at Barnes & Noble, okay? They got a coloring book section. They got a pop-up book section. But there's also a GED study guide at Barnes & Noble. Unless y'all meeting over that shit, bitch, you don't need to be meeting, you know goddamn well. Tell that man to meet you on your lunch break.
That's what makes you valuable, and that's what sets you apart from other women.
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about what sets you apart from other women. And let's not talk about that Lady Lux is married rich. Bitch, you couldn't even marry a slow nigga with a GED. What are you talking about? Stop it.
That's what's going to get you the good man that you want.
But you had a nigga leave you to die. So you expect us to believe that billboard in the background that you made for yourself, this Chat GPT written book that was provided to you, probably by a Latina, shout out to the Latina, them fake Lee press on Amazon nails, and that Cracker Jack box ring, married rich. A bitch who's never been married. Just because you fucked a bunch of women's husband does not make you an authority on being married.
Download a copy of Marry Rich by going to my website, Soncerae.
No, bitch. A homeless bitch sitting in a hotel is going to try to tell us that she wrote a book called Marry Rich. Oh, my God. Okay.
.com, or you can go on Amazon and grab a paperback copy.
I can't do it.
Here we go, y'all. We can only guess why this bitch is triggered again.
Before we fighting, I need some intercessors. Y'all over here carrying around sage? Y'all still
This bitch carrying around an empty coffee cup with nowhere to go.
got rose quartz. I get it. I used to have the rose quartz in my bra. Like, I'm gonna find me a nigga today. Yeah, this rose quartz, this rock gonna bring me my husband. I get it.
I bet he ain't married.
I have been there, but what I'm saying is I'm not there anymore. And nothing against the people who believe in that. Just as for me and what I need in my life, I don't need a tool. I need the blood.
I've never been a fan of B. Simone. I remember she
Oh, because B. Simone got the job. B. Simone got a man. Uh-oh.
used to have a YouTube channel called Baby Girl TV, and it just wasn't hitting for me.
Okay. Again. Anything that does something you cannot do does not hit for your raggedy ass. Okay? B. Simone got a job. B. Simone got friends. B. Simone got a man. I bet a pussy don't stink. But you're sitting up here with a Cracker Jack box celibacy ring on, talking about how you disapprove of women who are doing shit you can never do. Okay.
And then when she started her podcast with Megan.
Now, see, you paying all this attention to this woman, all these celebrities, while you're sitting at home with no job.
I loved it. I was like, this is golden. I loved seeing her and Megan together. I think.
See, her and Megan were together at a job. Let that sink in.
I just love the podcast because of Megan. Ever since that podcast has been over, and Megan started her own podcast, and she's talking about her love for God and Christianity and all of that.
Bitch, if you put all this goddamn attention into applying for a job, you wouldn't have time to do this shit.
It seems so genuine, you know, and if you're a person of God yourself, you can pick up on who's genuine and who's
You're not,
or who still has demons and who doesn't, right?
bitch. We ain't gotta be people of God to know your ass full of shit.
Every time I see B. Simone talk about Jesus, it's cringy to me.
Like you talk about Jesus. Every time we see you talk about somebody else's husband, which is something B. Simone don't do, that's cringe. B. Simone talking about Jesus is cringe. But you talking about somebody else's husband ain't cringe. At least Jesus wasn't married.
Because it still has an
Bitch.
undertone of demon time. I don't know how to explain.
Oh, okay. People talking about marriage and goddamn religion is on demon time. But you talking about somebody else's husband, how to be fake rich, living in your car, living in a motel, that's not on demon time? Well, bitch, I bet them demons got jobs.
I hear everyone talking about B. Simone's friend group not being friends.
Oh, look at that, y'all. Look at these racially ambiguous women, which is why this bitch mad in the first place. And we know she's especially mad at the bitch in the middle.
Her anymore, but they're friends with Megan. Allegedly, this was B. Simone's decision. I thought maybe her friends cut her off, but from what's...
At least you got friends, bitch. Friends, let that sink in.
Said she cut off all of them. It just doesn't seem genuine.
Like Priest, Big Kathy, and Damo cut your ass off? Uh-oh.
At all. It seems like it's a show or like a performance she's putting on.
Yeah, it's like a performance you're putting on right goddamn now. Like you're sitting in your own studio, that your son can talk, and that you were just waiting for the next work day. Like that type of performance? Okay.
It's unfortunate that I see that. Like, why is that my...
Well, bitch, if you was at a job, you wouldn't see shit.
perspective? I really didn't want to say anything because I was like, this gotta just be me. And then I saw her...
It's just you.
...post a video recently that everybody is talking about where she was telling women that...
And that's the problem. You post videos and ain't nobody talking about you.
They can't get a man with crystals, you know.
That's you. You couldn't get a man with a baby. If you can't get a man with a goddamn baby, of course you mad at a bitch you can get a man with a crystal.
Have a man. Like, God hasn't sent you one either. You know what I mean?
Bitch, God sent you 11. Them 9 niggas at the chop shop, and the 2 men who knocked you up and did not marry you. What'd they tell you?
You like, where am I tripping? Did she get a man? Did she get married?
You tripping, bitch.
No, I missed it. I think that a lot...
You missed it like you missed your high school graduation. You missed it like you missed the 11th grade.
People turn away from Christianity because of people like B. Simone, because...
Well, people are turning away from poverty and baby mamahood because of bitches like you.
A lot of times when you fellowship with other Christians, they're extremely judgmental. And I don't...
Like you're being judgmental right the fuck now? Okay.
Understand how anybody could call themselves a Christian when they are...
How you call yourself a goddamn booty center mother when your son can't talk and you sitting there having babies by somebody else's husband?
Are extremely judgmental of another person's race or another person.
Which is exactly what the fuck you were doing now.
Walk...
You bitch you.
With their God or whoever they worship. One thing I was taught is that I don't have to respect your journey or your walk. That's for you.
She didn't gotta respect your journey. She ain't gotta respect your walk. She ain't gotta respect your marriage. None of that shit.
You like whatever God got for you, God got for you. I mean...
Okay, and God got you a slow baby. What'd that tell you? That might mean he don't fuck with you.
I agree with it. It may not be my walk, but our journeys are different. God has something different for me.
Oh, bitch. Your journey led you back and forth to the goddamn motel. So, which is why you were on that journey by yourself. So, you tried to get your mom and your daughter to go on that journey with you, and what did that leave you with?
I used to be a minister, and I stopped ministering.
Oh, God. Okay. Look. You probably used to blow a minister, but that does not get you closer to God.
For various reasons. And no, I'm not Christian anymore. Yeah.
But you are homeless.
Still read the Bible, and yeah.
You, bitch, I just read you 5 goddamn passages that describe you to a T. What Bible you done read, bitch? They don't have words on the back of it. What Bible you done read?
I still pray and everything, but I'm big on booty.
Pray for what? You pray for everything but a goddamn job. You sitting there praying for somebody else's husband who don't want you to come back to you after 8 years.
And meditation.
That means God is on his lunch break.
And spirituality. I only deal with stuff that actually like resonates with me. If it doesn't resonate with me, I'm not doing it.
Exactly. And this bitch, you are so true. I told you when you get in your weeds, bitch, I give them to you. If it ain't resonating with you, you ain't with it. Jobs, motherhood, bathing, none of that shit resonates with you. Minding your goddamn business, none of that shit resonates with you.
Something doesn't resonate with me in my spirit. If it doesn't feel right, I'm not gonna do it. And every time.
That's right. That's why you ain't got no job. That's why you sitting there begging for breakfast. Because them hotel vouchers ain't gonna last forever. We know.
Look at me, Simone. It just doesn't feel right. I don't understand how she still has an audience. And sometimes it's.
How do you still have an audience? All the subscribers you done bought, bitch. How you still got an audience?
Seems like she's like grifting or whatever, but I don't.
And you have tried every grift. And everything has led you back to the fucking motel.
No, I don't know what God has for her, and I try not to be judgmental. I really try not.
You try not to be judgmental while being judgmental. Well, bitch, I'm being judgmental.
See, because I can understand. Like, to me, she's wearing a lot of pain and misery.
But you're wearing a lot of makeup, a lot of fake bundles, a lot of fake contacts, and you're sitting up here mad at a woman who is successful at what you can never do.
Yeah. I don't know. Something's going on with her, and I need her to just kind of like find herself.
You need her to find herself? Bitch, we need you to find your edges, your hairline, your some vocabulary, and somewhere where they're hiring. That's what we need you to do.
She seems, I don't know, it seems off.
Yeah, bitch, we don't know. You just seem off. Off.
She just needs a break. But I don't know the way.
Bitch, you need a job. Okay? I'm not going to say you need a break. Because anytime somebody has no job, they're always on break.
And she handled that whole Megan Ashley thing was not good at all, so.
And here your son back out, you sitting there worried about a bitch online, and your son in the background sound like goddamn Tarzan. But you worried about B. Simone, though. Okay.
It just showed me like a side of her that I wasn't like feeling, and then she tried to like make excuses for why she handled it that way.
Okay. Again, a broke bitch with a child who can't talk. Think somebody's worried about them showing you a side that you don't like? That's why your son can't talk.
I don't know. I've just never been a fan of B. Simone, but I don't want to dog power on her.
Obviously, you're not a fan of your son either, because that nigga still can't talk.
No, I've just never been a fan of B. Simone, but I don't want to dog power on her like other people do, because I do feel like she's talented, and I do feel like she's smart, because she wouldn't have become this famous and this financially.
And see, what did I tell you? You just told on yourself. You just said you believe because B. Simone is smart and talented, that's why she's financially successful. You, and I'm talking to you, bitch, you are literally sitting in a goddamn motel where the time and that hourglass is running out, bitch. Time is ticking on your ass to try to trick somebody to move back to the goddamn East Coast. And you keep moving back and forth, back to the goddamn motel. That should tell you right there that you're not talented and that you're not smart. Because you're literally in the position you're in now.
In a good place. Had she not, learned what she learned and had been as talented as she is. So I don't want to take that.
Exactly. Had she not learned what she learned, been as talented as she is, you ain't learned shit except how to have a baby by somebody else's husband. And that's why you got this goofy ass look right here. This is what happened when you're not smart and you're untalented. You end up in a goddamn motel up against the wall while your nonverbal child is in the background, fake contacts on, a pound of Earn's casket ready makeup on. That should tell you right there. You're not smart and you're not talented.
Away from her. But I think she needs to really sit down and reevaluate what she wants to do with her.
Yeah, but you really need to sit down and reevaluate your shit before that time run out on them motel vouchers.
personal life and what she wants to do with her career. Because it's like both of them just not looking. I don't know. It's almost like she's off her path. Like she.
Well, bitch, you ain't got a path. All paths lead to the motel for you.
Has to find her right way, and right now, the whole podcasting thing right now is a no.
Yes, bitch, the whole podcasting thing for you is a no. You ain't got no fucking job.
The whole Christian thing is a no.
Right, the whole financial guru thing is a no. The whole mother thing is a no.
That's a no.
Oh, God. Now you're hating on the snow bunny. With that fucking nipple on your head. Okay.
I understand that a lot of Black female content creators are suggesting that we no longer respond to people who do this type of content because they're supposed to.
Bitch, you respond to any and everybody who doing what you cannot do. So stop it.
Race baiting.
Snow bunny.
Race baiting? What about broke baiting? That's all you're doing. Asking for breakfast money every day is broke baiting.
This is going to clean me right out. I do find that Black kings often go to Black queens first, and then they're like, snow bunny time. They'll either divorce them.
Oh, now you mad at the snow bunny. Uh-oh. For getting single and or married Black men. Oh, wow.
And then move on. Swiftly move on. And they'll feel all cleansed, you know?
But for me, as a woman, I really...
Again, here you go. See, anytime somebody got to say me as a woman, that means that your ass is probably one of the most unfeminine bitches walking the earth. But okay. Let's look at her, and let's look at you. Who the fuck would anybody with a right mind and a nose pick?
Believe in the sisterhood, right? And I don't want any other woman to...
You believe in the sisterhood, but you sitting there telling a whole married woman you want to kick her teeth in because she wouldn't let you take her husband. Okay.
Feel the heartbreak and pain that I experience dealing with certain types of Black men.
Certain types, meaning the married ones, the ones in relationships. Did you show up to those Black men looking like this, huh? And expect them men to get with you? You show up looking like this, really? Okay.
So regardless to a woman's color, I'm still going to have a level of compassion and empathy for her.
No, you're not. You didn't have a level of compassion for a dark-skinned or a light-skinned woman when you were trying to take their man. And that shit did not work.
Regardless to her current behavior, because people are always doing the best that they can with what they know. And right now, she don't know.
And all you know is how to get pregnant by somebody else's husband.
Know better, and you can tell by how she speaks. As a woman, I feel like
you tell how she speaks, she'll know what the fuck she talking about, really? That woman has a very, very strong command of the English language. Probably because she's British. And what about you? I bet she graduated from high school, though.
Strength lies in my ability to be compassionate still. I try not to compare or divide.
If you were compassionate towards your son, he could talk.
Beauty, value, and love exist throughout all cultures. And I hope that when we have these type of conversations, we have...
Bitch, there is no we. Because the only person you're having a conversation with is a dog and someone who can't talk. And I'll let y'all decide whether that's radio or Benji.
Them in a way that honors humanity in general. I don't want to dehumanize this woman simply because she's saying something.
A broke bitch with stank pussy and no job cannot dehumanize anybody. And she's probably in a car that she didn't manipulate away from her daughter.
Things that are disrespectful or that I disagree with. And I definitely...
You disagree with anything somebody who got a job got to say.
Not trying to perpetuate some type of Black woman stereotype that we're somehow mad.
Bitch, what about broke women stereotypes? Do you fit all them?
And because Black men date the snow bunny.
And your son in the background, but you want to talk about having compassion for somebody? You ain't got compassion for your non-verbal son babbling in the fucking background. This the face you got when you looking at a snow bunny talking about her love for Black men. But you have zero love for Black men because your Black son is in the goddamn corner babbling because he can't fucking talk.
I don't want to invalidate this woman's experience. This is what
you can't.
She's saying she's going through currently. So
I bet you whatever she's going through, I bet she's going through it in her house.
send love,
I bet she can tell her coworkers about it.
Compassion and peace her way and hope she learns her lesson soon. Because if she keep going.
Really? Why don't you send hope and compassion your son's way and hope some of those lessons teach him how to use a vocabulary? But you ain't finna do that.
The route that she going.
What route is she going? All her roads lead to some black dick. And that's what you mad about.
It's gonna turn out bad for her, and I don't want that for any woman. I don't care what color she is.
Yes, you do. You wanted something really bad to happen to Sidonia, LT, and whoever else would not let you take their man.
So if she's saying these things about black women because she want views, she want money, whatever the case is.
She don't want views or money, but I bet she gets some dick.
I just want her to remember that there was a black woman out there that came to her with compassion, empathy, and a little bit of understanding.
I seriously doubt that. And let you come with some sympathy and compassion to say, I'm sorry, Sidonia, but I personally got pregnant by your husband. And please explain to me why he won't call his slow, nonverbal son. Yeah, okay. That type of compassion, gotcha.
And tried to get her to understand that the way that she was speaking about other women might not be the move. I think too.
What about you speaking about other women who don't agree with you? You call them bird brain basicus. You call Sidonia a stupid bitch. What about that?
Often women are too hard on each other. And I'm trying to be the change that I want to see. So.
What changed? When you were literally in the same position you've been in for the past 8 years. What changed? Nothing. You ain't even changed them bundles. You put them from the front of your head to the side of your head. You wrap that turban up and put it on the top of your goddamn head. What changed, bitch? Where?
Get the men at this point. Let's take the men out of it. As a woman who is in a leadership position where I can influence other young women.
What leadership position? Huh? You influence your daughter to go all the way back to her goddamn daddy. What leadership position? Where? You can't even lead your son to a goddamn book. That's why I can't talk.
To behave a certain way, or talk a certain way, or act a certain way. One would hope that the way that I handle things, and the way that I treat other women with care, that can help.
The way you handle things and way you purposely get pregnant by their husband. With care. You treat things with care. Your son in the corner battling because he can't talk. He probably need his diaper changed with his 7-year-old ass.
Rebuild and repair a sisterhood that's broken right now. And
what sisterhood? It all be the motherfucker talking about let's heal, who do the most damage. And all these bitches who talking about the sisterhood, but will fuck another bitch man in a heartbeat. Sis.
And too many things like men have torn us and broken us apart.
Really? You try to break somebody's marriage up with a baby he didn't want.
And my goal is to restore that. And
restore what? How? What you gonna restore, bitch? You can't even restore your goddamn motel vouchers.
The only way I can do that is with love, acceptance, empathy, compassion.
What are you talking about, bitch? The only way you can restore your hotel vouchers is go get a goddamn job.
Doesn't mean I'm exonerating her or not holding her.
You were in no position to judge any goddamn body. But you's a fucking raggedy. Even Umar will pick that snow bunny over you.
Accountable for the things that she's saying. Life. You know what I'm saying? Like karma just goes.
Yes, life and karma is kicking your ass right the fuck down, bitch. Exactly. It's the only thing you got left. Besides that fucking billboard in the background. That slow ass baby. And that nipple on the top of your head.
Switch around on her real soon. And the way that I respond to the things that she's saying is my karma.
Respond to what? You responded to that man's wife by saying, get the divorce or else. Your presence is a problem. This is war. And your karma is left to down a hotel with a slow baby.
Be kind. Because when I'm misunderstanding something or I'm
all the time,
representing people or I'm doing something that people don't like,
all your life,
I want them to respond to me with a level of understanding because maybe I don't understand.
Oh, I'm being very understanding, bitch. Very.
Saying something. not everybody is trying to be malicious when they are sharing their experiences.
You are.
And I don't want to just immediately come down on her as if she's doing something.
You can't come down on nobody with a hairline, a job, and has at least made it past the 10th grade. You can only fuck with unemployed people who made it to at least the 9th grade.
Being malicious. I'm gonna let God handle it.
Like God is handling you?
That's not my job. I can't. I'm good.
Uh-oh. Here you go again. On the outside looking in. Looking at this snow bunny. Who loves black dick. And you sitting right there with your color contacts on. Them goddamn great bundles on your forehead. Mad at this woman with her natural hair color. And her real hairline. You mad, ain't you, bitch? Okay. This is exactly how you looking at that woman. That's right. I'm talking to you right here. Yes, you. Sitting right here. Mad than a motherfucker. Mad at this snow bunny. Who loves black dick. Oh no. You expect for them to pick her over your ass. That's right. You.
The Black Kings get divorced, and then what happens? They're like, fuck it. We're moving on. Snow bunnies are going to clean you right out. So the snow bunnies get on top of things, and they mix, and they have this beautiful baby, and the process continues. So
that's right, bitch. Let's take the snow bunny out of it. So, you know, you give it somebody else's husband who you say slow, and y'all get together, and y'all produce a slow baby. Okay. That's why you mad at the snow bunny.
Do you find that Black Kings often go to Black Queens first? And then they're like, snow bunny time. They'll either divorce them, dump them, and then move on. Swiftly move on. And they'll feel all cleansed, you know?
Are you feeling some type of way, bitch? Huh? Are you feeling some type of way? Why do you keep doing this to yourself?
Right. Anyway, on that note, do you like my nails? They're very Christmassy. It's almost...
Yes, we do like your nails, and you didn't order them off of Amazon like this raggedy bitch.
Christmas. Divorce season's round the corner, which means...
Yeah, divorce season, bitch. Divorce season or not, you still gonna get left and down a motel.
Snow bunnies, warm in January. Yes.
Honestly, from one queen to another.
What queen? Queen of what? Fuck you mean? Queen of garbage? No. No. Fuck no. You can't hold a candle to that woman, and you know it. And I'm not saying on just beauty standards, but you can't hold a candle because you don't own a candle because you ain't got no job.
Honey, they wouldn't have you on here pandering if they could.
What? Who says she's pandering? You've been trying to pander, Miss Pander Bear. You've been trying to pander to married men, single men, dead men. That's probably why you came back from the dead. Bitch, you've been trying. Stop it. She don't have to pander. All she gotta do is walk outside her house.
About you that much. Look at you calling them Black Kings.
Yeah, look at her calling them Black Kings. And look at you calling that man. Look at you calling somebody else a husband. Your husband. Yeah, bitch, look at you. You holding a picture of you in a motel with somebody else's husband. But you mad at the snow bunny, dog. I bet ain't nobody finna leave her to die in no motel, dog. I bet she ain't gotta hunt nobody for 8 years. I bet if one of them black kings got her fine ass pregnant, they ain't finna be telling her, look, I don't want you. I don't want the baby. You mad, huh, bitch? I bet he ain't telling her that shit. I bet he gonna sit on those cease and desist letter. I bet he ain't gonna take no restraining order out on him. I better put those things. Woo, shit. I bet if that bitch asked for breakfast money, oh shit. I bet that bitch ain't gotta worry about nobody buying her breakfast money. Oh no. She ain't gotta worry about that shit, bitch. But you do. Come on. Come on, bitch. Oh, I knew it hurt.
Now all of them are black kings, honey. Oh, they tried all right.
Oh, man, just see, look at you, man. Sitting there like Harpo. Look at you. Look at you. You getting all them black dicks, and you ain't gotta put no fake hair in you. Look at you. You getting all them black dicks, and you ain't gotta wear no fake nails. Really? Oh, bitch. I bet that's her real hair growing out her head, though. Oh, shit. I bet they're her real eyes, bitch. Come on, bitch.
Ride with the black queens. They tried to destroy us.
Who's us? Bitch, what you talking about? You want to talk about destroying black queens? What about you threatening to do harm to them black queens because they husband didn't want your raggedy ass? Them wasn't the bunnies that you was threatening. You didn't tell that bunny to get a divorce or else. You didn't tell no goddamn bunny her presence is a problem. You didn't tell her that. You told that to another black queen. You peasant. That's right. If they're fucking queens, you are a fucking peasant. You look like a fucking peasant. Oh my God. Look at it, show your fucking head.
Break us apart. They've disrespected our bodies.
How they break you apart from somebody else's husband? Who disrespected their body more than a bitch who run and get an abortion 9 times? You went in there and got them abortions, bitch. You disrespecting your own body.
Rated us, did everything humanly possible to bring us down to a level to where we are beneath them.
Bitch, anybody who ain't got no job is beneath anybody.
Grander scheme of things, if they begin competing with other races of men, they will always fall short.
Bitch, you try to compete with somebody else's husband of the same race. So how you think you gonna fare competing against another woman of another race? 0, bitch. 0. How far low can you go past 0?
They build their own infrastructure and banks and army and whatever else.
Okay, but you're sitting here in a fucking motel that was probably built with the help of a black man. You got a black man put you in that goddamn motel. Because where do you think your child support payment's going, bitch, huh? Towards that hotel voucher. But black men ain't shit, though. To get that black man back his money. See, you gotta force a black man to put you in a motel. She can get any man to put her in a goddamn house.
Thing that they have is handed to them by another race of person.
Really? Everything you have is handed to you by another race of person. You ran straight to them white folks to put priests on child support. You went straight to them white folks to get on goddamn welfare, you raggedy bitch.
And as a man, I can only imagine how that makes them feel.
Yes, as a man, Mr. Glover, we can only imagine how that makes you sit there and feel.
Their leadership is so bad.
Their leadership is so fucking bad. Well, let's see. You didn't have a black man in the house, so there was no leadership there. You were led by a black woman, and she led you. straight into homelessness and being the recipient of somebody else's husband's unwanted child. You can't blame black men for that, but that same black man is paying child support, garnished or not. That same black man is paying child support. That's why you're in that goddamn motel. But your son is a black man who will never be able to live on his own because of you.
And now
his black mama.
All black women are out here disrespecting themselves.
Yeah, bitch, you are disrespecting yourself. And this is exactly how you were looking. And you got that fine ass snow bunny talking about her love for black men while you sitting there trying to berate her after you just got done berating the slew of black women. What are you talking about? Fuck you mean? You can't just put it on the goddamn bunny. You literally just went video after video denigrating other black women. Okay.
Yeah. The difference between a black king that was brought here in chains versus...
You were a queen who was brought there on film, huh? You peasant.
One that willingly flew here on a plane is that those men, they care about their wives, their children, their businesses.
Yes, that man did care about his wife. That's why he did not willingly get on no plane and follow you and your slow son to California. He stayed in Georgia with his black queen.
Their money. See, the black kings that you pander to only care about collecting as many women as possible. Especially women like you who are chasing.
See, look at you. You are so mad at this bunny because she can get the men that you could never get. See, you used to getting motherfuckers, bending your ass over, putting the ashtray on your back, skeeting on the back of your head, but they're really aiming for the headboard. See, that's the type of man you get. That's why you don't like this bunny. But you trying everything you can to look like this bunny. Lightening your eyes, wearing wigs of another race of woman, lightening your skin. You tried everything to be like this woman, sitting in the car talking about her love for men. You try so much, you want to be this woman. That's why you got a problem with her.
And after an ambulance celebrating broken homes like a dingbat. By the time they make it to you.
What broken home? What about broken motels like a dingbat that you're doing? But we ain't gonna talk about that, are we?
Honey, Snow Bunny. They have broken so many black women to the point.
Okay, Miss Orange Bunny. Why don't you do better? You tried to pander to every type of man that's never worked. You can't even pander to your own son. That's why he don't talk to you.
It's where they're tired of their own bullshit, or you are just next in line for them to conquer.
Okay, next in line meaning it's not gonna be no line in no swingers part of where they run the train on. I can bet you that.
It's also a trend to date a snow bunny. See, you gullible enough to believe.
It's not a trend. How about dating a woman where we can't smell you before we even get to the door? How about the trend of having a woman who has her own hair growing out of her head? What about the trend of having a woman who is comfortable in her own skin and don't have to put on contacts or lighten their skin to try to pander to men and just work? What about the black women who actually get on here with their real hair, their real skin tone, their real eye color, and just give valuable content? What about those black women? You don't want to talk about them, do you? No. You sit up here and make videos how you disapprove of those black women's success because they got their real hair growing out their head. You don't like those black women. You don't like the black women who don't have to lighten their skin. You don't like the black women who wear contacts. Hell, you don't like the black women who tried to trap slow niggas with slow babies. No. You don't like those black women at all.
Leave the foolishness. You haven't picked up on game yet. You gullible, you.
Oh, you ain't picked up on game?
Leave anything at this.
You gullible if you thought that man was going to leave his wife just because you tried to trap him with a baby. Who taught you that game, Big Kathy? Okay. Gotcha.
Like, you're young, probably haven't dealt with as many black men.
Right. Oh, yes. You were young and dealt with a lot of black men. I bet she didn't have no abortion at 16. I bet she didn't have 8 subsequent abortions. I bet you that.
They just want one out of curiosity. They might even dated one temporarily.
How about we just get whatever doesn't smell? How about that?
Early for a little while. After you've been dealing with them and you figure out all of the manipulation tactics that they have, you wouldn't want...
Okay, what about trying to manipulate somebody with a baby they don't want? And since black men are so bad, bitch, you claim you're dating interracially. We saw how they work with B-Rad. You said that you were living in Northern California, in the Bay Area, where you're one of the few black people up there. You're surrounded by Asians, Caucasian, Hispanic, and Indian men. So if black men are so bad by your rationale, you shouldn't have a problem with getting nobody of a different race. Where they at? Where are those men? Where? Where are the white men? Where are the white kings at? Where are the Indian kings? You say you get mistaken for an Indian woman, bitch. Where they at? Where are the Korean kings? Where are the Hawaiian queens chasing you at, bitch? Huh? Where they at? No. Where are the Hispanic kings trying to bite your nasty ass bear snatch? Where they at? Exactly.
Either. Because they don't treat you any better than they treat us. They're going to be cruel.
Oh, I bet they do. I guarantee you right now, if that snow bunny got pregnant, she ain't got to worry about calling that man white. Can I speak to priest? She ain't got to worry about that. Nope. I will guarantee you, if that snow bunny ain't got to worry about nobody grandmama kicking her out because her pussy stink. Or excuse me, kicking her out the big room into the living room because her pussy stink. I bet you that goddamn snow bunny ain't got to worry about nobody sending her cease and desist. That's just you, though. I know black women who ain't got to worry about this shit.
To you two, leaving you to be single mothers, never marrying you, sleeping with other women.
Nobody's going to marry you. And why are you talking low? Because radio sleep? Yeah, you don't want to wake radio up, bitch. You don't want to do that.
And to you about it. They didn't try how you think. The majority of these black men, they're not chasing after you because they tried with black women, sweetheart. They want to be with you for the same reason they wanted to be with us. To objectify you, dehumanize you.
No. That I'm a victim shit ain't for the work over here, bitch. No. Men want to be with her because, again, number one, she got a job. Number two, she probably is going to pass the smell test. Not you. If you fail the smell test, motherfuckers probably ain't checking for you. And you ain't got to worry about nobody flying 3,000 miles for some stank pussy. If you couldn't get a man to leave his wife in the same goddamn zip code and your pussy stunk, what the fuck makes you think he gonna hop on a plane and fly 3,000 miles for the same stank pussy that produces slow baby? How is that ever gonna happen anywhere in life?
Or sexualize you, leave you to raise children alone, creating all these broke.
I bet they won't. You left you to raise a child alone because the motherfucker told you he didn't want the motherfucker. And how the fuck you gonna abort 9 other kids, but you gonna let that one live? But you mad at him, dog. I bet you that bitch ain't been to the chop shop no 9 times. Bet you that.
Good ass families. The issue with the African American man is deep rooted, honey. Next time you want to get on social media.
Okay, again, since black men are so bad, you're in the perfect spot. You claim you're in a spot where there's mostly Caucasian, Hispanic, Asian, and Indian men. So by that logic, you shouldn't be on here. You should be laid up somewhere with Brad, making your potato salad with the raisins in it. You should be out there rolling up seaweed and fish with goddamn Kim Young-jung. You should be making fajitas with Oscar. Okay? You should be up there goddamn being a snake charmer with Ahmed. But no, you're in a motel with a slow baby. Okay.
And talk about the issues that the African American community has with each other. Just opt out. You ain't got no dog in this fight.
Yes, you do. And your dog ain't been to the event since when? Stop hating on that lady. And we can't just say that you all about the sisterhood, because out of the slew of videos you make bashing other black women who can do what you can't, this is the first time you go at a snow bunny? Okay. Alright. That snow bunny wouldn't even spit in your direction. And neither would those other black women you trying to talk about.
Because when you speak, ignorance comes out of your mouth. You can tell you know nothing.
Exactly. When you speak, we can tell that you know nothing past the 10th grade. Miss Baldare model. Miss I spell swear. S-W-A-R-E. Swear. Who the fuck made it past the 5th grade and spelled swear S-W-A-R-E besides your remedial ass? Bitch, you probably failed lunch too.
We've experienced as women. You just sound dense and dingy like they want you to. They want you.
She sound dense and dingy. Again, this woman has a very strong command of the English language. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And her hairstyle actually looks convincing because that's her real hair.
To not know. That way they can do whatever they want to you. Because you was gullible enough to believe that these black kings.
But she wasn't gullible enough to believe that somebody else's husband was going to leave his wife and come with you with a slow baby. She ain't that goddamn gullible. Until you find a bitch more gullible than that. And I want you to keep your mouth just like that, bitch. Keep your mouth just like that. And you still couldn't get a man to leave his wife. You meet niggas, and this is the expression on your face, see, bitch, see, because I'm trying to help here. This is what your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever the fuck else you got profile picture should be. This shit right here. This should be your profile picture with your mouth looking just like this. I ain't saying you gonna get any hits. But the next time you go on there asking nigga for money to buy sausage and bacon, send them a picture like this. Go ahead. Insert your money or your dick right here. You'll probably get better results, okay? Probably. Not that many, but them niggas asking you for breakfast money, post this picture right here with your lips doing that. Hopefully, they don't run across none of my videos. They don't run the Rowdy. Shout out to Rowdy. Hopefully, they don't see none of that shit. Because, according to him, your head game is trash. But, you might be able to trick a couple niggas if you use this picture right here.
Tried with their black queens, and now they want a snow bunny. I remember when I was in middle school, high school.
Yeah, middle school, and half of high school. Come on, bitch.
The black athletes used to make fun of the snow bunnies.
No, they didn't. They used to make fun of you. How would you know? While you was wiping the dust off your knees, you thought they were laughing at the snow bunnies? No, bitch, they were laughing at you.
The snow bunnies was so easy.
What's easier than a bitch having an abortion at 16? Fuck you mean the snow bunnies were easy? Did y'all carpool to the chop shop? No. Your mama took you with your fast ass. They laughing at the snow bunnies for being easy? I don't know about you, bitch. Don't tell them I told you. But anytime I see you go to the chop shop again, that means you're probably easy. So you sitting there talking about they laughing at snow bunnies. I bet none of them snow bunnies went to the goddamn chop shop at 16 though. You was barely old enough to drive and you went to the chop shop for the first time. But you want to talk about who's easy? Oh my God, stop it.
They couldn't get the black girls to give it up like that.
Oh, they couldn't get the black girls to give it up like, oh, Bitch, can you hear you? Oh my God. Bitch, are you for real? Can you hear yourself? They could get the black girls to give it up easy? Hello? You had to get a permission slip just to go to goddamn chop shop. See, most girls at 15 to 16, they got to get a permission slip to go on a field trip to the fucking zoo or some shit. Yo fast ass had to get a fucking permission slip to go to the goddamn abortion clinic at 16. Fuck out of here.
Girls. So the scouts from the colleges used to send for these guys and bring them to the college, and the first thing that they would do was put those white girls in their face.
And you tried to get in their face, and they re-gifted your ass 9 times, actually 11 times, if you count the number of pregnancies you done had. You got re-gifted 11 times, bitch. What's that tell you? Huh? What's that tell you? Said you want about them snow bunnies, because not all black women are like that. But since you want to go there, see them bunnies and them women of other ethnicities, shout out to the Latinas, they get with a man for his potential. They see what his purpose in life is, and they see what his purpose is going to be. Okay? They don't sit up there in a motel room, mad as fuck because somebody else's black husband don't want them again. No. They stick with those guys because of how they treat them and because of their character. Not because they got a goddamn wedding ring and they gave them the courtesy of a reach around. No, that's you, bitch. That's you. See, when you come out the bathroom, because you ain't got no bathroom. When you come out the back seat with the rag, the nigga already gone. Okay? That's why you're mad at these women.
It's okay to want a black man. It's okay to want to be in an interracial relationship. But please don't do it at the expense of black women.
Oh, okay. But you tried to take that lady husband. You tried to take a black woman's husband, though. I bet that bunny ain't out there trying to get pregnant by another black woman's husband. You are. You mad at this snow bunny who has no problem getting black men is getting black men. But your raggedy ass, you told a black woman, get the divorce or else. You told a black woman, it's war. That's what you said. That's what you did to another black woman. So between the two of y'all, the only one doing damage to black women is you. You, bitch, you.
It's okay for you to be colorless and want black men. It's okay that you want to date interracially.
Okay, but it's not okay for you to try to get another black woman husband and purposely get pregnant by him. She ain't worried about you. And neither is priest.
Express your desire for them without taking the time to disrespect and degrade women of their race.
Okay, but you were sitting there trying to disrespect a woman of your race by purposely getting pregnant by a baby he don't want. But you don't want to talk about that, though.
Usually when black women decide that they want to get with other races of men.
And because those black men took you back and forth to the chop shop, it's because they didn't want their black women to know that they got your raggedy ass pregnant.
Don't take their time to disrespect the women inside of that race. Most of us wouldn't even bother getting on social media talking about it in this way. Very tactful.
But you're doing it again. And you're mad at this woman right here who has no problem with getting any man, black, white, or otherwise, and you can't even get a slow nigga to come back to you. Okay.
Very classless. Very desperate.
What's classless and desperate besides getting pregnant on purpose by somebody else's husband? What's more classless and desperate by going Dutch at a dinner with somebody else's husband? What's more classless and desperate than that? I don't know.
We can tell that you've been indoctrinated by some black man.
And we can tell that you've been indoctrinated by some black woman who told you it's okay to get pregnant by somebody else's husband.
I understand that black women are the ones that gave birth to that man dingo you chasing. Don't you?
That's right. Just like a black woman gave birth to you, and you followed that same black woman's example and got pregnant by somebody else's husband.
Ever think for 2 minutes that it's okay for you to step out of pocket in this way? Like you.
What's more out of pocket by calling that man wife and telling her she need to get the divorce or else because you purposely got pregnant by her husband, bitch? What's more out of pocket than that? I'll wait.
Somehow better than the women that birth these men that you chasing after. You want to pander for?
Well, it's you. Good thing is, you ain't got to worry about nobody chasing after the black man who you gave birth to. Because you are going to be stuck with his ass for life. Or rather, he going to be stuck with you.
Entertainment purposes, or you looking for a check, which is weird to me. I can't understand how.
Oh, you were looking for a check, and that check is getting ate up and used for that motel, which the vouchers are running out pretty soon. That's why you so desperate to get your ass back to the East Coast.
Any colorless man would have his daughter out here struggling financially. Because usually the colorless man got bread.
Okay, so the man with color got you out here struggling. Oh, excuse me. And that man, I mean you. You, sir, have you out here struggling.
Never had a daughter out here pandering to a whole bunch of black men on TikTok. You must got some daddy issues or something.
Oh, what type of person has daddy issues more than a bitch who get piped down by a whole bunch of niggas and multiple swingers parties? Hey, did somebody more you got a train ran on you? The woman you took priest to and you kept turning up missing? Huh? Daddy issues, maybe?
Whatever your motives are. Whatever.
Her motives are to get some dick. And apparently she's successful at it. You can't even motivate your ass to get out the goddamn motel.
What is it you trying to do on here? Go for it, sweetheart.
She's not trying to do anything. She's doing it. With her real hair. Bitch.
But leave black women out of her. You gonna see on your own how they do you.
Who do who? I bet she ain't gonna end in a motel with a slow baby. I bet she ain't.
It's easier to pick them.
So take them bundles off, take them color contacts off, take that filter off, and as soon as you put them in water, them Lee press-ons gonna fall off. Stop it.
Wrong one, then the right one. It's okay that you want to date interracially, but express your desire for them.
Okay, she may be dating interracially, but I bet them men ain't married, though.
Without taking the time to disrespect and degrade women of their race.
All you're doing is degrading women of your own race, you goofy bitch. What's more degrading and disrespectful? You sitting up here with a pound of orange casket-ready makeup, a light skin filter, hair on your head from another race of woman. What's more disrespectful than that? Huh? You are trying to look like a completely different race of woman. You're mad because that woman is natural and is getting results where you can never do. Just like the black women who you were talking about. Whether Priscilla is a stud or not is her business. But I bet she can pull more men than you can. Any man over the number of one, she's still doing better than you. And here you go again, hating on Priscilla. Now see, stud or not, she can still pull more women than your angry ass right here. We see you mad. We know you mad, bitch, but guess what? That's her hair growing on her head. She ain't gotta have that goddamn. And you know what, bitch? It's been bothering me who the fuck you really look like. See, this you right here, bitch. This is you. This is this is how you look. Sitting down in the corner with a coffee cup with nowhere to go. You look like an Arabic Sikh warrior, bitch. You got the same strong ass chin as him. You got the same beard as him. You just cut yours off for the sake of this video. You got the same bundles, except I suspect that that's really his hair growing out his goddamn turban. So see, nobody's intimidated by you, bitch. I want you to let this sink in right here, y'all. This is who this bitch really goddamn look like. She look like she about to go to war in the name of Allah. Allahu Akbar. That's what the fuck you look like you trying to do right now, bitch, and it's not working, okay? So stop it. Stop it. We see who you're trying to look like. We see who you're trying to intimidate. You look just like baby mama and the 40 Thieves, and it's not working. So stop it.
I think it's a long time coming for me to be able to address this. So many women claim that they can't listen to me because...
And you see those rings on her finger? They're not celibacy rings, and I'm pretty sure she didn't pull them out of a Cracker Jack box.
Oh, Princella doesn't like men. Oh, Princella is a lesbian. How on earth could I take her advice? She wants us all to be gay. And when I hear women say that, it brings me to the conclusion that those women are extremely desperate.
Like this desperate bitch right here. Yes, bitch. You are desperate. That's right. Arabian Nights ass, bitch. You got everything but a goddamn camel. That's the whole thing you got in this bitch. You need to trade in that goddamn Corolla for a goddamn camel. Cause you look like you ready to goddamn fight in the name of Israel. This is who this bitch look like right here. Bitch, this you right here. See, you done took all the Arabic shit off your cheeks. You done covered it up with goddamn makeup. You done barely cut your beard down, but you waited too long to shave, bitch. You going back. This is who this raggedy bitch look like right here. Like your ass is in the desert waiting on Brendan Fraser and y'all finna go fight the goddamn mummy. This is what the fuck you look like with that turban and them goddamn bundles on your head, except I'm pretty sure that this nigga bundles is really growing out his head. But I digress. But this is you right here. Yeah.
And a little disappointed that you believe that this unsatisfactory explanation is you actually addressing what was being said of you. Because to me, it just seems like you deflected.
Like you deflected when Priest told you he was married? Okay.
For starters, your behavior seems off to me because usually...
Her behavior seems off with her own hair growing out her head. And she's sitting up there pregnant with somebody else's husband, baby.
When you come on my timeline, this is what you look like. This right here.
Oh, you want to talk about somebody that look like bitch? Okay. Bitch, when you come on my timeline, this is what you look like. Uh-oh.
This person right here, who is this?
Bitch. Who is this? Who is this, sir?
Like, who is this? This person.
Who is this strong face, handsome ass bitch right here? Who this? Huh? Damn, you got that light skin filter turn on to Michael Jackson or something, bitch. Come on.
Who is this person you putting on with the wig and the makeup and the talking
like you with the wig and the makeup and the talking like, I need Priest so bad. Come on, bitch. I can do this all day.
It's like you're cosplaying a woman. Then sometimes you're...
No. Mr. Glover, you are cosplaying a woman. Who is cosplaying, Mr. Simpson? Huh? Who the fuck is cosplaying? I don't know. But you did do that shit. I don't care what they say. God damn it. It wasn't the damn Colombian drug dealers that took out Ron Nicole. It was this bitch.
Cosplaying a man. Sometimes you're cosplaying both. It's like, what?
Bitch. You are a whole California raisin trying to cosplay as a person. Bitch, you won't do me. No. Oh, ain't nobody here to see you, Otis ass bitch. No, stop it.
What is this? That's a performative contradiction.
Yes, you are performing a contradiction like your son is trying to perform words in the background and it's coming out like, no.
Inconsistent persona presentation. It makes me feel like
you want to talk about inconsistent personas, huh? Really? Which one are you, bitch, huh? Which one are you? Which one are you? Which one are you? Which one are you? Huh? Only difference is I put your real face on this goddamn body. And like I said earlier, bitch, I don't want to hear shit from no bitch whose titties can't at least meet each other in the middle, bitch. No. 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 How you not be able to make your ends meet or your titties meet? How? How does that work, bitch? I don't know.
Have some type of mental health disorder, like you got multiple personalities or something.
Oh, you definitely have multiple fucking personalities, bitch. Definitely. Definitely. Multiple personalities where, oh my God. Who told you this shit look right?
Now, I can respect image management, you know.
No, you can't. If you respect image management, you turn this goddamn camera off and put a hood on your face.
Strategic self-presentation. Kind of got to do that when you're a content creator.
What content creator, bitch? Between the casket-ready makeup, that goddamn Wookiee weave, that fucking Arabic turban, and them colored contacts, fuck you mean? And you thought throwing on some Amazon-ready lead press-on nails was gonna help? Now.
It looks like dissociative identity disorder.
You want to diagnose somebody? Dissociative personality disorder, really? Dissociative identity disorder? You want to try to diagnose somebody? What about chronic homelessness? That's got to be a mental disorder.
The reason why women should be listening to you when it comes to advice about men.
Like women should listen to you? Who got pregnant by somebody else's husband on purpose and they produced a slow baby? Really? That's what you want to talk about?
It's because you try to make it seem like men are the worst people in the world, right?
You literally just did a video telling that bunny how black men were just awful.
All of these different archetypes that explain men negatively. But then
like you
turn around and you want to be one.
But you turn around and you want to be one, Mr. Glover.
It's a problem. That's why women think you want other women to be lesbian.
Like you want other women's husbands to be your husband. That's not going to happen. Oh, and here you are mad. That woman has a book that actually sold.
So I am the author of the 41 Shades of Men, The Pursuit to
Put up your book, bitch. Let's compare Amazon reviews.
Subdue and Use You, where I've come up with 41 different archetypes of men.
And you came up with 7 chapters of bullshit. Talking about the same shit you always talk about.
And what they pursue and use women for. I would like to know why you think I'm so desperate to yearn and urge and crave for a man to want to roach up on me and live in my house.
Come on, bitch. But except the only difference is she has a house for a man to do that. You don't.
Because I'm under the impression that your idea of liking a man is just digging in the dumpster
for somebody else's husband.
For dirty eggplant.
Okay, let's pretend that all
dirty or married
men are in fact the 41 architects that you have claimed they are.
Hey, look at this bitch. Her chin and her face is the same color as her neck. Unlike you. See, you got that. See, let's look at you right here. Yeah, bitch. You see that black spot, that black line under your neck? Yeah, that's not good, bitch. That's not good at all. Nah. At least Princella's is evenly skin toned. You, sir, are not.
That would mean you're telling us this because you want us to want you, which is technically
kind of what you're doing, except Princella has a better chance of pulling a man, and that man will not be you, sir.
A man with a snatch. You claim you don't like men, and men are just these terrible creatures, but you behave
like you.
Like one.
You behave and you look like one. Again, don't make me do it, but I ain't shit, so I... Here, buddy, you behave and look like you stand on the corner with a bucket and a bell trying to get me to give an extra $1 for the children at Christmas. Sir, you do look like a fucking man.
Extremely masculine.
I observe that you have a lack of communication skills. You are...
And of course, you would never even get... Oh, God, please go get Satan the center, bitch. You'll jump out a window.
You are displaying a lot of masculine behaviors.
Like the bitch watching.
that you're a representative of women. You're a leader of women. Fantastic. Leaders are always under scrutiny because we want to know that you are somehow better off or superior, or your thinking, philosophy, and methods have yielded greater outcomes than the average person, which gives you merit for actually teaching them. Now understand.
Unlike you, and you will look just like this if you ever had a conversation with Saint the Sinner. But this is just how you be looking. Except at least Prince Cella's brave enough to go up there. You'll never do it.
If you are a woman who can't even maintain a meaningful relationship with the father of your child, you failed in romance. You're trying to step out as the leader of women, and you failed at marriage.
Well, at least she's been married, unlike this raggedy bitch.
Marriage is supposed to be till death do us part, and it appears you're still alive. So you failed at that. You're no example of romance.
Again, bitch, why are you listening? See, you too busy watching him dog walk Prince Cella when she's still in a better position than you.
Furthermore, on a financial level, if you want to teach women, one of the most meaningful things to teach anyone in this land of opportunity is finances, and you've not excelled at that. And
bitch, is he talking to Prince Cella? Is he talking to this raggedy bitch? Failed at finance.
If you look at education, you're just now getting a degree, and you're creeping into menopause age.
Well, a degree to go along with her high school diploma, so bitch, she's still doing better than you.
So you failed at that. So the fact is, you have not outperformed any average woman. So what is...
You need to perform your son who can't talk, because at least he gets an income every month.
So narcissistic in your mind that makes you think you're up here to be a teacher of others. You are...
bitch, did you hear that? What makes you think you are so narcissistic in your mind to think you can be a teacher of others? Miss, I wrote all these ebooks on financial literacy. Come on, bitch, she talking to you too.
Not an example of others. Your habits are very base. That's why I bring it up. And now that we got that established, I'm happy to go on to a number of debate topics that we have. But when you want to step out and say you're a leader, have some credentials. When I step out and say I'm...
Credentials meaning not like, what school did you go to be a life coach? I'm not telling. Yeah, he don't mean that.
Leader, I outperform the average man in all of the major categories.
We have to raise our standards significantly.
Really, bitch? Come on.
Higher as heterosexual black women when we are
out as the leader of women, and you failed at marriage. Marriage.
Yes, you have, bitch. Of course, at least she's actually been married, which we can say that.
Is supposed to be till death do us part, and it appears you're still alive. So you failed
and you try unaliving yourself, bitch, and that didn't work either.
At that, you're no example of romance.
Nope.
Furthermore, on a financial level, if you want to teach women, one of the most meaningful things to teach anyone in this land of opportunity is finances, and you've not excelled at that. And then if you look at education, you're just now getting a degree, and you're creeping into menopause.
She already got you beat. At least she got that degree to go with a high school diploma.
Age. So you failed at that. So the fact is, you have not outperformed any...
Look at you looking mad, and he's basically talking to you. He's talking to you.
Average woman. So what is so narcissistic in your mind that makes you think you're up here to be a teacher of others? You are...
Yeah, bitch, what? What makes you think you can teach anybody? We saw that we try to teach your son. That don't work either.
Not an example of others. Your habits are very base. That's why I bring it up. And now that we got that established, I'm happy...
Damn.
Happy to go on to a number of debate topics that we have. But when you want to step out and say you're a leader, have some credentials. Well, leader, I outperform that.
That's right, bitch. Have some credentials, not, where did you go to school to be a life coach? I'm not telling. Yeah, bitch, like that.
Average man in all of the major categories.
We have to raise our standards significantly higher as
Higher than, I don't know, getting pregnant by somebody else's husband? What's higher than that?
Heterosexual black women, when we are choosing women to lead us, guide us, or advise us. I've seen black women...
And the fucked up part is, you are a different shade in every one of them fucked up ass pictures you scrolling across right goddamn now. Come on, bitch, really? You will never, ever, ever get into a serious debate. Not even a serious debate. You can't even answer no question like, bitch, show us your high school diploma. You can't even do that.
Cancel women for less. You use like opportunism. Like you're disingenuous. You
like you are disingenuous, bitch? Okay.
Adjust yourself amongst two contrasting identities. It's like
two contrasting identities? Really? You got about 5.
You use behaviors to fit different narratives or respond to criticism.
Like you? But you need to respond to your goddamn child babbling in the background, bitch. Respond to your audience, bitch. He in the background. Feed that little nigga.
Depending upon who your audience is.
Your audience is in the background babbling. He probably need his diaper changed.
You're trying to address, put on a specific personality to address it. That's
like you, but you put on the same goddamn wig.
Why people can't trust you. Because at the end of the day, it's just like, who are you? Which one are you today?
Who are you, bitch? Which one are you today? You're a life coach today? You're a financial guru? You're a mother? Which one are you today, bitch? Because all of them are lies.
Which one of these women is the real you in the day? Like, because people.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't, bitch. Which one of these is the real you? Which one's the real you, bitch? Where is the real you? Actually, both these motherfuckers are you, but I mean, hey.
You want authenticity, right? You want to see who people truly are. That's what gets people.
I just showed you who you truly are.
Loyal to you. But which one are you faking the funk?
Be loyal to your son who is babbling in the background. He's probably hungry. You know what happened the last time, goddamn, he ate out of Benji's bowl? You put his name on it, but he don't know because he can't read.
One of them you faking the funk. You can't be both. You only act feminine when you are trying to defend yourself against something.
Well, bitch, you try to add femininity and your masculinity keep busting through like radio bust through that door with his underwear that one time.
Type of criticism where someone is saying you don't act feminine enough. And then you act masculine around people.
Well, bitch, you are masculine. Fuck you mean?
Who feel comfortable with your masculinity. I've seen interviews of you being extremely masculine because.
Oh, you want to talk about masculine? Okay. We masculine, huh, bitch? This is the face of a dude I would hate to meet in the alley. Oh my God. This dude looked like he got hands and feet.
Because they allowed you to be there in that environment.
Look at you right here, not very ladylike. You got your legs spread wide open like you got a pipe and balls there.
If you get on
don't talk about nobody having their legs spread wide open, bitch. Please don't. Okay? Miss 9-time MVP of the chop shop. Miss have a husband will fuck. Don't talk about nobody having their legs spread open, bitch. Stop it. Stop.
Type of podcast with a certain type of man who does not find your masculinity appealing.
At least she can go on a podcast. You can't.
You come onto that podcast feminine. I mean,
and you come on a podcast looking like this. This is when you conjure your way onto tonight's conversation, and yo big blubber, goddamn Barney Rubble bedrock built ass look just like this. Yes, that was you. This is how you look on the goddamn podcast, bitch. And they cut most of your shit on the cutting room floor. This is how you look. But you want to talk about Princella, though, okay. At least she can open her legs, bitch.
You know, trying to portray yourself as feminine because just because you put on a feminine aesthetic when you feel like it doesn't.
And the whole time, your son in the background screaming, trying to portray an animal damn person. Come on now, bitch, stop it.
You're a feminine woman to the core, you know what I mean? To the core,
you're feminine, and part of being feminine is being a nurturing mother, and your child is screaming and squealing and squawking in the fucking background, and you're ignoring him to talk about a woman who don't give a fuck about you.
It's like you're masculine, like you want to be a man. So
you are a man, Mr. Glover.
that's why women shouldn't be listening to you, because clearly.
No, but women should be listening to you though, right? Right? Huh? They should be listening to you?
You're a woman. You gave birth. But for you to be...
And you gave birth to a spider monkey, so does that make you part monkey? Yeah.
Negatively speaking about men all of the time and then to turn around and behave like one is just strange to me. That's why
Right, talk about men all the time, you turn around and act just like one. Bruh.
Particularly couldn't logically connect with your content. You are navigating criticisms in a calculated way, but at the same time, it's not honest. It's not genuine.
Okay, bitch. I'm done talking about this, bitch. Let's stop talking about what's not honest, what's genuine. So there y'all go. There's another video for y'all. I know I've been away for a minute. I ain't went nowhere and I ain't going nowhere. So here we go. There's something for y'all to critique and see this raggedy bitch is still broke, bitter, and goddamn babbling her ass off about nothing. I'm out.